Is we live or is we live? I noticed I sound real loud when I play back these StreamYards, so I realize now I don't really have to talk loud. This webcam I got may not be the best camera, but it definitely pick up audio real, detects it real good. So hey YouTube, I don't know who's gonna be up with me in this particular chat, but I just still wanted to get some things off my chest. Um, I kind of didn't feel the need to bring. Hey, Nurse Vaughn, how you doing? You got in here first. Thank you. Appreciate your support. Constant show of love. I appreciate that. Trust me, I do. But yeah, I want to talk about these YouTube streets, child. I am so proud of Brother Blaine. Brother Blaine. Brother Blaine showed us how it's done. Okay, even though he didn't know about super chat or how to do it or how to go live, Brother Blaine represent how YouTube used to be. You build up your audience. So Brother Blaine had built up a solid audience based on himself. He don't have to worry about being in Obeyed Nation or no other stupid ass group uh, of people who then don't know how to conduct themselves. Okay, yeah, let me put the invite. Conduct themselves singular on their own. It's called group thinking and stinking thinking, and not critical thinking. Okay, so I wanted to talk about that. That's why I put it in the title. If you want to join me, you can. Nurse Vaughn, I respect your opinion. I was just hoping to get, some feedback. Also, before I end this live, I'm going to definitely cover um, the subject of likes versus comments because I see a whole bunch of um, content creators that constantly milk you for lives, um, for likes. They really don't understand the history of likes and where it comes from. And the likes really only serve the purpose of letting you know how well your video is liked or disliked. Other than that, it's a useless statistics. I heard a lot of people put out misinformation about likes, talking about it's considered in algorithms and stuff like that. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am, Pam. No, it is not. Because I've seen plenty of YouTube channels that had content that had way more dislikes than likes, and they still make money. When it comes to advertisers, all they care about is a view, is a view, is a view. Now, what's algorithm friendly is comments. Why? Because comments lead you to the topic of the video. To this day, technology has not improved to the point where it can automatically, someday it will. Someday they'll have artificial intelligence that can say this is a video with a black woman or a woman that appears to be African American descent talking about something. That's about how close you can get it. You said, what's going on? I don't watch too many people. Oh, okay. Well, Brother Blaine, he's one that I've been watching for a while, and I was just happy to see him. He's like, I guess he's the latest person to fall victim under Fire Babe and Babe Nation radar in order to, get some drama and what these people keep calling clout chase. He's somebody I would recommend in terms of commentary because he's been around a long time. He's an intelligent brother. I always like his perspective on things. Older gentleman, I think he's older than me. And but also represents an older uh, older day in YouTube. YouTube just did not depend on these super chats. So he just came on live today. And I was going to salute him. So if he gets to see this video, that's all I want today to say is salute to you that you held your live in a classy way. And I just want to give the brother his props. And, you know, people who follow me, give them another option, you know, because I've been coming across a whole bunch of more channels that I want to recommend. And they not with the mess. You know, it's not hot messness. It's not anything particularly going on. I haven't even watched Fire Babe. I really just have lost complete interest in it because when I think that you're really trying to seek justice, then you got me. And I'm hanging on your every word because I'm thinking you seeking justice. But when you just seeking a click and a view, you lose me. I don't have no respect for it. I can't respect that. I can't honor that. So, you know, right now, Fire Babe is a big old thing with James Caldwell. And I just noticed Timothy Blaine today, you know, he was mentioning Fire Babe in his video too, you know, basically to check her like, you know, what? You think that I got to be in some type of clique to prove myself? No, you don't. And that's what I hope the new YouTubers that come along will understand. No, you don't have to be up under somebody to build your channel. Yes, it helps. It helps if you got somebody with big numbers who y'all have similar content. That works if you guys have similar content and don't, you know, are not, your content is not in competition with each other. Yeah, I don't watch her anymore. Once I saw that she wasn't interested in justice, and if she is, it's only for herself and not no one else. I lost interest. So I'm not interested in being a part of no nation, no pieces, no honey buns, love cup, buttercups. Love. I mean, I don't give my audience pet names because I just believe my audience are adults and individuals first. So I don't lay claim to my audience, and my audience is diverse. As you know, I got a separate audience that don't care nothing about what's in my head, or what I got to say intellectually, and just waiting to be entertained. And as you know, also know, I can't just do that because I do have a big brain attached to the entertaining part of my body. Yeah, I agree with you, Nurse Vaughn. She's not my cup of tea no more. And I really just wanted to come on here and salute Timothy Blaine, and also to explain once and for all why comments is it's more important than likes. She loves to be dragged by James. I see. Apparently, but to her, it's clicking a view. You know, she. I guess she figures that that's the way to get your clicks and views. She riding Google Dick hard, so she got to keep that going. She got to keep that check coming in, I guess. So getting dragged by James is part of the job, I guess. Job description. Beat the hell out of me. And yeah, I backed away from a whole bunch of people. So I had my notebook. I had a list of people that I wanted to recommend. I just saved that for a whole separate other video. Today, I did want to show what is different about likes and dislikes. So I'm going to share my screen for a moment. And anybody can catch the replay later. Okay. Now, I hope I can see both. Okay. Uh-oh, it's saying they having trouble streaming it. Okay, I wanted to show you on the screen, you know, what the difference between likes and comments. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, so yeah, now the screen is on here, and the main thing I wanted to show is that if you type down here, like for example, I'm going to type in my website. So people, I want you to start my email, and that my email address is fatforlifetv@outlook.com. Now, if all I wanted to do was show love to a person's channel one way or other, I just come on there and thumbs it up. I just wanted y'all to see that if you did that on a video, let me see how I could get back to it. Now I can't see myself what I'm pointing to, but I just got a van life video up. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold on, let me see if you can see that van life. Okay. I'm gonna copy the link, and then I'll go back to the screen share. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to the second tab and go to the video that I was watching. Excuse me, y'all. Now I hope it shows up. It's buffering a little bit, so bear with me. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. It might embarrass me because I'm just learning how to use this. Well, anyway, if you notice, if you go and click on a like on anybody's video, you notice that's all you can actually do with the like is click on it or click off. It only does two things: click on or click off. What it doesn't do, it doesn't tell you who liked it. It doesn't tell you where you are, where you going. Whereas with me, even if I just put a little period or dot, I just put a little period or dot in the comment section. So let me just put a little period in there. If somebody was to come along later and see my comment, they could get to my channel. See, you could well, on this one it's just showing put user in the timeout or block user, but on YouTube it will show you where you could go to that person's channel. Okay. That's why comments is more powerful than likes. Okay, I don't think it's gonna let me stream another video at the same time. Anyway, that is the reason why I was explaining. Like so many people.
What is up, guys?
Okay, here you go.
I'm with an epic man right now. You guys may know them on the wonderful.
What's up? Stoked to be here with you, bro.
Why don't you guys introduce yourself?
I'm Jake.
It's still not
Jake,
showing.
you got it from Alabama Quest. We're gonna go and take a look at this phenomenal looking van right now.
Okay,
now
not showing that I wanted you to see.
as a child.
Oh yeah.
You have bunk beds. You've got a crap ton of solar. You got what? We're gonna check it all out. Right?
You can hear him talking in the background, but basically, I just want to show you why it's different. The comment gives your followers and even you, especially the new content creators, this is really important to you. You should want to comment, but it's so many people that be on the F stuff that if you comment, people read more into the comment than what's there. It's people that stalk your comments, that follow you, that's negative. And it's just a trip. I mean, it just blows me away how many people be tripping on the comments. But comments is king. Comments is over and above. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Comments is over and above. If you go to any website, they leave a section for comments. I don't care what web page it is, because comments help the search engines find you. You can't be found with a like or a click. Like, now it's great for the content creator. The content creator wants to get a little love, wants to know that, you know, their audience is showing them a little love, and that's all fine and dandy. But when people be saying, "Oh, when I get more likes, I'll be up farther on the shirt screen," that's simply not true. That's misinformation, and I really wanted to clear that up.
Yeah, we got some waves in the background, so I'm hoping you guys can all hear us. The mic might be catching.
I can't get this. I can't get this StreamYard to video. That might be too much for him. But I guess and I tried to pause that so it wouldn't.
This is Luna's.
Okay, so I paused the audio. I'm trying to get the video to show up because I wanted to show you, you know, that when it comes to the like, you say you're still learning code so I can code my own website and app. I'm looking to do more than YouTube, right? Me too. I have my own website. I started teaching myself code. I do know a little bit of HTML that I self-taught. And if you are interested in teaching yourself code, W3 Schools is a website you could join. Okay, I guess that other video was just a little bit too much for my computer, and I just had a high expectation. Anyway, because I wanted to demonstrate on a video how the like is nowhere near the same thing as a comment, and people really think that they the same. They not. Comments are more powerful. Comments give you a link to you. So when you come in and you say something, that's leaving a link to you behind. So if somebody, you would be amazed at how many people channels that I found and I discovered simply because of a comment they made. That made me follow them. Then I went to their channel and I seen they had similar interests and similar likes. You can't do that with a like. Like is that bullshit that Facebook pushed on the world, wanted us to fed into our insecurities, because this propaganda and advertisement make us all feel insecure, and Facebook got us out there like we just need to be liked, and it likes I don't give a damn about. And likes don't give a damn about you. The only thing that likes does is help the person who likes feel good about it. Other than that, they're useless. They're not a statistical way to keep track of anyone. You're doing code.org, and that's a good one. That's by Mark Zuckerberg, and it's a lot of. It's geared toward children, but you still can learn code, so that it doesn't matter. Anybody can learn code on there. So that's a good one, and I'm glad you are teaching yourself code, because that's the wave of the future, nerds. Vaughn, we sitting up there, we want reparations, but we won't get into none of the basic STEM fields. Sharing a video makes them go viral. A lot of times, often that is true. You share with the right person, that right person shares it out. Yeah, it's real easy to go viral. So far, I haven't had anybody land on my channel that want to help me go viral, except S. Hutchinson, and I guess I no longer have any use for her, because she ain't been in my chat in a whole long while. So I'm not with the hot mess and the BS, and I'm here to bring the facts and the truth to light, because I see too many people not doing that. So I'm very proud of you that you are doing code, Nurse Vaughn. That's one of the smartest things you could be doing in this decade. In 2020, the best thing a person could do in terms of technology is to learn code. Otherwise, it's just going to be the haves and the have-nots. It's still going to be the haves going to rule, because the have-not, we can't afford to not have. We need to be more tech oriented, more tech knowledgeable, not so tech illiterate. But can't tell that to the average person. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to learn code. They just want to swipe left. Nobody wants to think or use their brain beyond that. And really, if we go to war, what you think they're going to attack first? I'll wait. They're going after electricity, so your computers don't work. Your computerized rocket ships won't work. Your computerized transportation won't work. Your computerized cars won't work. Okay? They going after electricity first. You need coding to be able to, create your own space that is separate, apart from YouTube. So that's one of the smartest things I heard all night, is that you looking to do more than YouTube. I'm very, very impressed, and I'm very supportive of that journey, and I look forward to seeing what you do in that area, because I admire and commend anybody who, tries to broaden their horizons in this tech world. I want to invite you to my Facebook group, because I do have a geeky tech group. Now, we don't talk code, and I'm the only one that posts, but at least it is a place where you can actually share your journey or whatever as far as it goes when it comes to coding. You will have an audience that do appreciate that. Appreciate that content. So I just came on here right quick. I didn't really have nothing significant to say. I just wanted to shout out to Brother Blaine. Salute. I salute. And then these YouTube streets, do not never get it twisted. You got the HTML and CSS down. Yeah, I want a good JavaScript. I got a little bit of CS. I got HTML down, but CSS I got to work on a little bit more. JavaScript definitely need to go on my list of tools, arsenal on my resume. So that would be the next coding that I would try to learn, is JavaScript. You'd be a bad bee if you got that under your belt. And I'm impressed, Nurse Vaughn. I never would have thought you was into code like that, or would be pursuing that. But that's great. That's wonderful. And we have to keep an open mind, and it's never too late to learn. So kudos, shout out to you. I tip my hat again. Me put on my diva cap. Tip my hat to you. Tip my hat to you for learning code. That's a great thing. And anybody who does catch the replay of this live, I suggest the same thing. And if you don't like code, then expose somebody else who like it. Don't underestimate these little kids. These little kids will learn it quicker than we can. Go to the website. Oh yeah, Nate, not trying to work for someone forever. Exactly. That's the reason. One reason why I did it. I don't want to work for somebody forever. I want to work for myself. If I'm a slave for somebody till I die, I want to be slaving for myself. So that's a wonderful thing. I'm so glad that you did that. I ain't got as many people in my life as I had earlier today. I guess they all gone to bed. My night owls ain't trying to talk about no coding. But I did want to get that out. that I just wanted to use the chat as an example. I couldn't get the video to work. Let me see what happened. It stopped buffering. Let's see what it show up for me now. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, it's still not playing. It's still not playing.
Each. And then we have her toy box built in back here.
She's gotta have all the goodies, right? What kids complete without its toy?
Oh, I'm gonna allow other video.
Yeah. And,
But nevertheless, I think get where I'm coming from. If I was to go in there and watch the video where the video should be showing up right here, you would get that option of the like, and that is all you can do with the like is click it once. You click the likes one time. The only thing that's gonna happen if you click that like again is that it's gonna take away the like. So it just toggles back and forth. Click one like, click off like. A like can never lead you to other content. Whereas a comment, no matter where you put the comment at, you could be done forgot all about some website. You went in there and left a comment, say, great work, I love your artwork, and somebody come down a year later and see your comment. That's a one way they can connect to you way after the fact. You said you teaching your daughter too, Nurse Fox. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Oh my goodness, that is so good. And please, I'm glad that you don't put that gender thing on her. That daughter can be a great coder too. She could be the next Facebook or Mark Zuckerberg, okay? As soon as she turns 4, she'll be learning cool. All right, I'm glad. And they soak it up like a sponge. And where we will end up struggling, they won't even question it and just dive right in, feet first, because they know they fearless. They don't have no fear. So that's wonderful. 4 years old and exposing her to code, that's wonderful. And code.org is definitely the right website to do it in. I don't know. I think I can put the link in here where it'll show up as a link. So if people come and see this video after the fact, they can just click on that link. Yeah, so that's a great thing, Nurse Ron, that you're exposing your daughter to that. So I was trying to, and this one I did want to get across the difference between a comment and a like. I'm gonna take this banner off and get back to the comments. In these comments, every time you see me say something, that's a link to me. Now here in StreamYard, I don't think it'll allow you to go to your channel. It just show you up in the chat. Yeah. So I think you have to say you want to watch it in YouTube. Yeah, I like the code.org too. I did like the layout and everything. It was very welcoming and not intimidating at all. And heck, if I had known that you could learn code by objects, I love the object-oriented code. I would have been trying to do code, but I didn't learn that till later in life. So excuse me, y'all. I didn't mean to yawn like that. It is late for me. This is way past my bedtime. I should have been to bed, but I know I wanted to get that off my chest, and I knew I wasn't gonna remember it yesterday. Remember tomorrow, because I got a couple of appointments. I doubt if I even do a video tomorrow, but I wanted to get this off. I was proud of Blaine. He's showing the way YouTube streets used to move. You build up your arts. Okay, and he had an established audience. He had bigger numbers than Jay Wilson. and he came on here. He didn't he wasn't with the mess. People was asking him questions. People honestly and wanted to hear what he had to say. So I put the code.org so that if people want to just click on that when they see it in YouTube, it should show up highlighted as a link. And that's how you change everything to a live link. I'm glad you like the code.org, and I shall revisit it because I did want to do the object-oriented coding. I said my brain was just not wanting to register doing no anymore machine language coding. I want to do some object-oriented coding. You was just backstage. Oh, I didn't see you. I didn't see you backstage. Anyway, that's basically it. I ain't gonna make this too long. Half an hour's enough. Oh, I see you now. I see you. Okay. I just added you.
Hey, Nay.
Okay. Hey, Nurse Vaughn, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud that you're exposing your daughter early. I'm glad you're not putting no gender thing. Because see, that's what happened to me. I was guided by guidance counselors who said if you was to go into computers, it requires so much math. Do you know I worked 20 years in the computer field? 20 years in the computer field. I can't remember having to do a mathematical equation beyond addition, subtraction, multiply, and division. There was no algebra, no calculus, or none of that in order for me to do my job. Trust and believe it.
You're absolutely right. But I am a math head, so either way, it doesn't matter.
Oh, well,
But
that's too, you're a math head. But I mean, I was intimidated because I didn't particularly care for math. I think a whole lot of that stems from my ADD. If I did algebra, I'd be good for dropping a negative sign when I should have been carrying it, and miss little details like that and get something wrong. But it wasn't like I was an F student in algebra, but a person who used to get A's, I was a B student in
I was an
algebra.
A student in math. I'm teaching my 2-year-old how to add now. So
Oh, wow, girl, you go ahead on, honey. I am so impressed. I love people like you, okay? I used to wonder why you follow me. Now I know, because you were a smart cookie, child.
yeah,
Like minds like to be around each other. So, yes,
yeah.
ma'am, that's very
A
impressive.
lot of people find it like they like you teaching her math. It's too early. I'm like, no,
No,
it's
it ain't.
never too early.
No, it ain't. I've seen babies do it. So, no, it's not. I think we've been
Yeah.
brainwashed. Our brains is getting mush. The average
Mm-hmm.
person is not getting pushed. The brain cells is not getting pushed. Okay, we are not.
Yes.
We haven't had to be challenged by the elements. We just
Mm-hmm.
get brainwashed, fed, force fed a,
Yep.
a, a whole agenda on social media, mainstream media, commercials, everything. Pushing a
Mm-hmm.
narrative that it may not be what your 2-year-old need to be absorbing, but it's there. It's there.
Right.
All kinds of subliminal messages built inside, and it's just to me, it's ridiculous. So
Right.
that's why I wanted to point out. I mean, I kept seeing content creator after content creator say, "Get those likes up, get those likes up." Those likes is only there for you. It makes you feel good, but
Right.
the proof is in the pudding. What else can you do with a like? If you click on that like, you can't tell that it was me who liked your video,
Mhm.
But if you type
Exactly.
and say, I like your video, I can click on that and find your channel. And if you have a channel, I could support your channel. So a comment is way more powerful than a like. And I'd
But
rather put a comment
what
on my videos
what I
than to,
think that as far as the algorithms go, is mainly the title of the video and the tags that's in the video
yeah, it's
that
the
puts things
title and
in
the tag.
algorithm. It's
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
not.
I've been on that.
Right.
It
It's
don't
not
have nothing to do
the like button. The like button does pretty much
with
nothing from
nothing.
what
They don't
I've
want to
seen.
hear that. They don't
I've
want to hear
seen
that. And I have
videos.
my own website, so I can see it with my own eyes. With my own website, it does not take statistics of likes. You don't see the
Mm,
statistics for that. It doesn't
absolutely.
matter to most websites. They want to see views, visitors who have come to your website for whatever reason. That's what
Absolutely.
they are doing calculations on a statistical data storing for that. It's not
Mhm,
likes. And I just kind of
mhm,
get annoyed when I see how many content could get those likes up. I see now it's
mhm.
about 150 people in this chat. You mean to tell me I can't get more likes? Well, I'm not gonna spill this tea till I get a whole bunch of more likes. All that is ego.
Right.
It don't do nothing for your channel. What you should be saying, leave a comment. Let me hear what you got to say because everything that person say as it relates to your video helps other viewers view your video. If I see a comment and you like for this video, for example, I see in a comment you talking about HTML, CSS, me, a geeky person like me, I'm like, oh, she talking about HTML. Let me go see what this video about. Is the those
Exactly.
words help you lead to your content. So content is always king. I used to say that. Content
And
is
when you and
I
when
don't
you look
mind
up those terms, those search terms, HTML
saying it.
and CSS and JavaScript and all those, you never see nothing but Caucasian men. You
Yeah.
may once in a while see Caucasian women, but there is none of us that's in that circle of
And
coding and
it's the
learning
same way
something
with the
freelancing.
solar industry. I ran
Right,
into that too. I was the only raisin, the only
right.
spot in the room, only male or
Mhm.
female.
Only
So
fly bowl of milk, child. So I'm trying to,
it shouldn't
get
be
into
like that. We
stuff.
sit up here and want reparations with what we need to be doing is being self-sufficient. We should be
Right.
empowering ourselves to be self-sufficient where we don't need no reparation. We don't need a handout. If you
We're
empowered in the
never
right
gonna get
area,
we're never gonna get reparations. I hate to tell people it's not ever gonna happen. If we do, there's gonna be some kind of catch to that. So,
and even if
everything.
you did, I feel like it would be the biggest farce ever because the people who I believe deserve reparations the most, they're dead. The
Right.
first slaves that came over and their next generation or so, them the ones that deserve reparations, and they long gone. What can it do for them
Hmm.
now? They dead. The rest of us,
Hmm.
we don't deserve that. We didn't go through being on no ship nowhere, kidnapped or forced to labor,
Right.
for free for no money. So we didn't have all of that. So I don't believe that we are entitled to no reparations, okay? Because it ain't nothing that whoever's in charge got that we can't get. That's what I want our people to see. That's what I wanted before I die, but it may not happen before I pass away. I want to see us get that confidence that it's not nothing in this world we can't achieve that has been achieved. That's
Because
not limited to
a
a
lot of
race.
people, a lot of people are not willing to put in the work. You see what they're
No,
doing. They get on
they're not.
YouTube for
They
a couple
slow.
$100 a month check,
Yeah.
carrying on and doing all this nonsense, and it's like,
Not,
where are you going? Where are you trying to go? You don't see people branding no names, branding those channels, producing any good content. So it's just
where, where,
the time.
where Fake Nation,
So
where your website at? Where your
the mess
website at?
lasts for as long as it lasts.
You I done seen you
Right,
making that, honey. You should have been had a website. You want to talk about who
right.
ain't in business and don't know business? Well, baby, that's business 101. You should have you a website,
Mhm.
okay? Right now.
They so busy doxing each other. And if you
Yeah,
got that kind of skill where you can sit up and research to dox
yeah.
somebody, then you need to be
And
learning
help them
code or learning
solve,
something else.
yeah, help them solve the Kanika Jenkins case or something like that, bitch. That's what you
Right.
want to know.
They're not interested in that because the people that follow them are not interested in that. They're interested in stupidity. And to
Yeah.
me, stupidity only lasts but for so long.
Oh my God, I can't tolerate it. at all.
Yeah,
I have
I
that's the
started
only thing
feeling away
I'm a
from a
patient
lot of
person, but I
people.
got a low tolerance for stupidity. I do.
Yeah, because I have my little moments where I sit back and I be thinking like, okay, let me not watch this anymore because this is just like, ugh. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's like, it's not. I'm not learning anything from it.
yeah.
It's not taking me anywhere. And the stuff that they do, I can just go outside and go to the hood and see that. I don't really
Okay.
need to go on YouTube to see
I don't
all
need to
this
go to
stuff.
YouTube for that. I don't.
Right.
I okay. And
It's,
then all the sectors are not behaving like that because there's like, well, white people they have beefs in the white sector too.
it,
That
they
is not.
do, but it's not
They might be, but that's the
not
group of
when you
white
look at
people I don't want to fuck with. Okay, that's what I want to say about that.
when you see beef like in the white sector. Okay, they have a little trailer park or whatever. But when you see them beefing with big numbers and big followings and stuff like that, it's over business. It's
Yeah,
not over stup- it's not over stupidity. It's over business. It's over some actual businesses that they have. That's
yeah,
when they
like
beef.
a big beef or contest between Cutie Pie and the other one. I forgot what his name was, but they constantly in battle with each other who got the most subscribers. Okay, and
Right.
Munchbar, you said that's someone that has no life. You right.
Yeah. I can go to the
How
hood and
you
watch
doing,
that all
Munchbar?
day.
Yeah, that's someone who don't
I'm
have no
sorry.
life. I
Yeah, I
used
can go to the hood
to
and
say
watch
I
that
don't have
all
no life
day.
a long time. All the time I would say that, but I won't say that no more. My life is very full. Okay, yeah, it's full with just taking care of me. If I didn't add nothing else to the equation, it's a full-time job just to take care of me. Glad you joined the chat,
But what I
and
can't understand is why people literally are filled with stupidity. It's not like you go in there and you're learning anything. You're
no,
learning nothing. How to read? Really?
mm-mm, I don't want to read. I can read very well, thank you. I don't need that kind of reading in my life. Like, at first when I got sucked in initially, it was certain people like, okay, they deserve it. Because the way they had been moving, you was glad that somebody finally did go off. But
Oh yeah. I'm glad they went off on the stink from the child because honey, she was just too full of herself. Too full of herself and jealous of everybody and trying to flip it as if everybody's jealous of her. Like,
right,
girl, go sit your behind down,
oh
please,
ma'am, I'm
all the
not
way down.
jealous. I'm not. I'm not.
Everybody's jealous of her. Like, who the hell are you? Who exactly are you?
And that's killed me with the cloud chasing that term. Lady Snoop was correcting me on a wrench. Wrench said popped. He put popped in the title, popped, and so Lady Snoop kept correcting him about that's a hood term would mean like you shot somebody. Now I get
Right.
where she coming from. Some people may interpret that popped, and I just came there and put my 2 cents. I said, the pop thing and turned into okay, I didn't expose you, and to me that came from Fire Babe. I popped somebody, so people are interpreting popped
Yeah.
as that, as you expose somebody. And I guess Snoop Dogg
Right.
would need to correct again because in the hood, saying pop means something totally different. Um,
And she's absolutely right.
she
That's
is.
what popped it.
And I gave her
Pop
that. I
is
said, I get that.
mhm.
But, in this context, this is how they're using it. And that was only 2 cents I had to put in. But when it comes to the whole scheme of things, who actually fucking cares? That's a whole lot to care about whether somebody say popped or not, and then for what? You got popped for what? What is that proving? What is that contributing to society? How is that beneficial or not beneficial? And then, I don't care if you don't care about being beneficial. I'd rather for you to keep it real. Well, I don't care about being beneficial. Like Jay Wilson always say, I'm in it for the point. If you keep it real, and say that, then I can tolerate you. I can deal with it. But when you
There's
just
a lot of people that's in it for the coin. But if you really for the coin and just getting on camera and sitting there and talking a whole bunch of nonsense, if you for the coin, you would be learning to do your own website, drive the people to your website,
yes,
and be for the coin for real, for real. Because
mhm,
sitting on YouTube and creating video after video after video after video and only getting paid what is it, 35, 40% for advertisement, that's not for the coin. For the coin is let me get my own website, let me get my following up through YouTube, and then make these people come on over to my website and post my own advertisements on my own website and get the full coin. That's
and
for the coin.
everybody missed that part of Tommy when he came on the scene. Now, brother Timothy Blaine, he just learning, so I give him that. I'm sure once he figure it out, website going up for Timothy Blaine.
Right. And you can
Uh,
tell like who came on, who's learning, who's doing what. Because even
yeah,
Tasha K, a lot of people don't really like Tasha K, and she's kind of been annoying lately to me. But when you
I
look
had
at Tasha
I
K,
couldn't
she
do
got
nothing
her
but
own
respect.
doggone website. She got her
She
own
been
website.
had a website. She been had it, so I
Now,
couldn't
it's
help
the
but
greatest website because you can be a little bit more organized, and that's why I'm trying to learn my code so I can code my own thing. I'm not trying like her
Mhm.
website is. I want the type of website where it looks like, oh wow, she paid at least 80,000 to put this up. You understand what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
people don't realize that it's big bucks. You know that it's a sign that you done spent some money when you have a website. And people who really know the truth, that's what they're gonna respect. They're gonna say, "Oh, I see you got a website," and go over there to it.
Even
So
Tommy's website, to me, it's not all well put together. And that's why I would
yeah,
rather learn to do my own so that it
yeah,
is well put together. You can get to
yeah,
exactly what you're looking for in
yeah.
the website. You understand what I'm saying? So it's
I do.
good
I
to
do.
have a website. It's even better to have your website well organized. And if you learn code, you're able to put things in place where you need it to go.
Yeah, because
And
that's what's bugging me about my website. I can't really put advertisement in like Tommy did. I don't like the way his layout looked, but it's still he got it. The reason why I still can respect it is because he can put a video up on YouTube, leave it up for an hour, and say this is a video YouTube don't want you to see, and so everybody gonna be nosy just for that. Oh, we got to see what YouTube don't want us to see, and going right to
the
his website.
marketing he
All
does
that,
for it is awesome.
huh? You
The
your voice.
marketing he does in getting people to his
Yeah.
website is awesome.
Oh yes, awesome. Ain't nothing I can say against that. I take notes. I take notes. Same thing with
Hmm.
T.S. Madison. When I was following her, I want to follow. I never even seen not one of her big dick bitch porn videos, but we worked together
Oh,
on
I have.
Facebook, and but I did see her moves. I seen that she had a website. I seen her pushing them, CDs on YouTube. And I said, go. Every time I would see her, I said, go, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Push them damn
Right,
CDs on YouTube and advertise for free. That's what I'm talking
right.
about. And
That's
so,
pretty much what YouTube is an advertisement site.
right.
You get
Or
YouTube, you get your following, and then you take your following over to your own damn site.
no place,
That's pretty
no
much
place.
what it is.
Not to fire, babe. She ain't
Well,
gonna like
Bobby
what I have
can't
to
take
say.
nobody to her site because she got a whole bunch of the goddamn Asian community over there.
Ugh. What
Now,
what
whether anybody wants to believe that or not, 5A paid for a lot of them viewers. I'm sorry to say.
I believe it. I believe it. Cause she would have a website. She on here talking about who a business person and who ain't. Whatever.
She can't pay for no website because she too busy paying for the people to view her. So, and she not. I don't even think she work anymore from what I last saw. I haven't watched her in months. Months.
I haven't watched her either recently at all.
It's
Once
like
she started
watching
going in on James, it was dribble. It was like, okay, Al, nobody want to tune in to see you going in on the same person.
even before
Dudes.
James. I've been stopped watching her way before James because I see the fakeness in her, the laugh,
Mm.
all
Yeah.
that Pillsbury dope bullshit. It's like, girl, and then everybody's jealous of her. When somebody keep coming on screen talking about, oh, they're jealous. Oh, they're jealous. I'm just like, okay, enough is enough. I can't watch you anymore.
Oh,
You just think you all in the bag of chips. Girl, go sit down.
what? And I done seen so many come and go. She is among a long list, just like when Mona Simone came and went. I said that same shit to her. I done seen plenty come and go, and it's gonna be some more come and go after you long
Mona
gone.
Simone, I've never watched Mona Simone, but I'm gonna say this about Mona Simone. She has way more talent than Five Baby. Way more
Oh,
talent. Way
yeah,
more
I
talent. She shouldn't have
feel
done
like
whatever she did. She shouldn't have done. That was a wrong decision. But she does
yeah,
have more talent than Five Babe will ever have. And I see
I
that
agree.
she's now building her channel back up because I
I
see
see
her
that.
in my feed.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. I
And she's
I
building her channel up off of the bull crap with Tommy.
she what? She
She
coming back up off the bull crap.
she building her channel using the Tommy Sotomayor stuff. Like
Yeah.
she's
Get
interviewing people that he interviewed.
get in where you fit in. I mean, she was good at that at interviewing, although she talks over people a whole lot, but she do know how to get the interviews. I give her that. She definitely do.
Yeah, she knows how to get the interviews. I haven't watched any of them, but I do see like her what she's feeding off of, and she's getting her views up.
Mm,
She's getting her views up.
yeah.
So she's a very smart individual. Now you would think that Five Babe would do the same. Since she was mentioned so many times, you would think that she would learn to do the same. But that
I'm
girl ain't got. She is slow, slow.
super slow. I'm not impressed. Okay. And
Oh.
then all sectors don't move that same way. Well, I'm in love with the tiny house, van life, that whole sector. Okay.
Hmm.
And what I see them doing that we need to do more of is that they really do support each other. So you'll see one channel that's showing all these different types of tiny houses or all these different type of van lifers. And on that video, they will send the people to the person who they interviewing, okay? And that
Right.
helps both of them. It helps both. You learn where the channel's at, and then the person who doing the video, he get credit because
Hmm.
I seen a whole bunch of them have quality videos, so they got good cameras with the with the drones and whatnot, getting capturing breathtaking pictures, or just
Right.
pictures that you couldn't just get holding up a selfie stick. And so I'm just impressed. I'm just super impressed with the whole quote unquote tiny life, van life sector. And you don't see none of that scratching and clawing and you all in somebody's business doxing. Just imagine that. Somebody
Right.
doxing you and you in a van life. How dangerous is that? Okay. You don't see that going on.
Right.
And I
Because
think
if
it's so
you support me and I support you, people are gonna watch both. Because you're
bold.
gonna, I send people to your channel, you send people to my channel. People are gonna watch both because okay, if I'm doing all these tiny houses and you went and you got a tiny house, people want to see how you living, how you making out, those type of things. So then you say, well, I learned, I got my tiny house or I got my idea for the tiny house from this person. They're gonna go
Mhm.
watch that person. Then
Yep.
whoever else they're promoting, you know what I mean? That's just how it goes. And
And
then you can
that's the way
actually
it
be
should.
more creative by bringing everybody together
You
on
do.
you know what I mean?
You
So
absolutely do, because I done found drones just because I'm geeky like that. So multiple channels who had, links in their, description going to that item that they featuring in the video, and then sponsors. Look at that too. They see, oh, okay, here's where my product, this person is using my product. Well, let me sponsor this video so I can get my product in front of more eyes. It's just
right.
I just see a working together that I don't see with us. Cause ain't
Hmm.
nobody sitting down and telling nobody this is what you need to be doing. You need to be getting advertising. You don't need to be getting clout from no
And
doggone five baby who ain't got
and
clout to begin with.
and
That's
I've
not
been in a lot of people. I've been in several chats where I tell people, "Oh, I have a you. You should, maybe." I have some ideas. Maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do, and everybody's just like, whatever, whatever. They don't take heed to like, okay, maybe I should, or maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe that might be something different to bring to my channel. I'm not just
Not being open
all the
to
time a viewer, but there's things that I know that I'm not into, so I'm not gonna do it. But if I have an idea, because ideas come in my brain like clock, I'll say to a person, "Oh, you should do this. Oh, I think you would be good at that. You know, I think you should bring that to your channel." Even if you don't want to even just sit back and entertain the idea or flip it to, you know, however you want to do it. But I see certain things for certain reasons. I have a good sense of, you know, of talent in
yeah,
different areas. So
absolutely.
I'm
Like
not going to
I
do
give you an
talent in
example of
different
somebody
areas.
who I think is talented, but she don't. It's not reflective in her views. And I'm sure if she keep cranking along, she will begin to build up that audience she needs to start getting the numbers. But that's a
Who are
sense
you
of art.
talking about?
You ever see a sense
Oh,
of art?
Ah is dope. Okay,
I love
she's
her. I
dope.
love her. But
She
you
is
can't
dope.
go by her views. You can't tell how dope she really is by just by
Nah,
her.
that girl
Because
editing skills is on point.
point, on point.
On
And but we chasing behind Fire Babe. Much Bra said she rarely watch Fire Babe. Like, I don't disrespect anybody. Get your coin, get your bag. I don't disrespect anybody's hustle. But girl, if you all here, like, you supposed to be an example. Is this just a whole scam to get, meet and greets? I mean, what is where are you leading us to after when it's all said and done? When the vacation is
I
over,
was
what you got left after that? What?
I was sub to a sensitive eye, but I don't know how YouTube they be doing the most when they unsubbed me from a lot of channels, and I was like, oh, what happened? But when I did that last video that I did, a sense of awe came and left a comment, and I was like, well, where the hell? I knew I was, sub to you. What happened? But anyway, I had to resub to her. But she is dope.
I
She's
love
dope.
her.
I've been watching her a lot.
Yeah, I like her. Yeah, I like her. So the views don't necessarily reflect what's the truth, whether it's a good channel or not at all. At
Well,
all.
Fabe tried to dog her. She tried to dog her in one of them lives before.
What?
So,
Good Lord,
yeah, she did.
that's crazy.
She did. She tried to get at her.
And she gonna run out,
But
people. That's gonna burn. That's gonna burn out soon. That fire gonna burn out.
yeah, 'cause you got too much beef. You can't have too much beef, especially in a sector that you're in. Like you got all this beef going on. Eventually, the beef sector is going to go away. You already see what YouTube is doing to people videos. They are putting the restrictions on people videos in the beef sector. You
Yeah,
don't see a lot of people in the other sectors complaining about them putting restrictions on their videos. They are trying to pretty much do away with this whole beef sector. So people need to get some real
they are
content. If you
right.
don't see
And
what's
bottom
going
line,
on now,
put it like a business. And if they can't put ads in your stuff because you so out of pocket, you so classless, you so got nothing of content, advertiser would want to be there, they not gonna keep on supporting you. You gonna be the one that's asked to
exactly.
get the X, and so many of them look thinking that that's the way to go. That's the path to success is following them. And
Mm-mm.
I'm here to say, no, it's not. It's so many
Mm-mm.
black people on YouTube that's very, very successful. I think Stage Girl put me on one. What's his name? Stefan, something.
There's a
He's a
lot.
positive. It's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of them. It's a lot of them. That's what that's the bottom line. It's a lot of them. So it's not just a handful, it's a lot of them. And you don't have to be sucked into no Fire Babe or none of the whole bunch. There's other choices. So
A lot
that's
of
what I'm gonna be doing.
the people in those channels don't know nothing about a fire babe or none of that.
Okay,
So
none of that. None of that. And that's the reason why I came on here really just to Nayla, because I know the people that follow me on Nayla, they have some familiarity with that. My family like TV people like, who the hell is she talking about? 5 and who the fuck is that? Jay Wilson, who the hell is that?
right.
Especially on Facebook, they really be like, what the fuck? Who is? So I don't even bring it to them. So I just came on here because I really wanted to salute Brother Blaine. That really was the goal of this video. And also to point out the difference between likes and comments. There's no comparison. When it comes to websites, every single website you see that's open on this planet got a section for comments. Trust and believe it's that important. They don't have a like. Not all.
They don't have a like, but they have a subscribe. And
Right.
that's where it's at, the subscribers, because that shows a following. The subscribers and viewers, that shows a following. So that's where you can market your website to advertisers to come and advertise on your website, because they're gonna look at these many people are subscribed to this website, these many people are, commenting on the website. You know what I mean? And they're getting this many views on things that they put on the website. And that's how a lot of these big blogs got to where they are now.
There is. Look, T.S. Madison is one. I mean, when I met T.S. Madison, she was pimping the wig game. Pimping the wig game to the fullest. Still doing it. Still doing it. And that it's been at least a decade now. So she make enough money off in terms of never having had to buy a damn wig. She probably haven't had to buy a wig in 10 years, okay? Because she steady getting them sent to her. That's a whole lot of money saving out of her pocket, even if she didn't get actually paid. She just promote. She's the best advertisement ever with it just coming in on herself.
She getting it for free. She getting it for free, and she getting paid to advertise it. That's how you.
Right.
That's how you get.
That's how you do it, and that's who I was following. Like, so when that whole T.S. Madison Kaya mess unfolded, I didn't have no bias against Kaya because I didn't really know her. But in terms of me, loyalty and allegiance, is because I was watching how T.S. Madison moved on the internet. She had her website. She had her product. You see her promote her product in every video, not just once in a while, not just sometimes. She's saying Snapchat, Instagram, Christian Mingo. She's saying that in every video. She coined phrases that people still saying. I'll be saying, it's thing recording. I used to think she was crazy. Come on, I said, girl, you ain't figured out your camera yet. Now I see what she's talking about. It's like, you never know when this thing is really actually recording because it's a delay. And she was ahead of us and didn't even know it. That was what was delightful about her. She didn't really even know she was trailblazing ahead of her time. When she kept saying this thing recording, she was identifying a flaw in the technology that's still there to this day. Because don't really know is this thing recording, but her online game was on point. Kaya, all I could say is that I was just hoping, because I'm no type of person. I love everybody. I was just hoping she would step her.
Kaya did do her a website. She did get her a website, but I don't know.
She had one, but I don't know about that.
I think it's a paid website, if I'm not mistaken.
It is a paid website, and I'm not going to pay $20.
That's right. That's what I think she went wrong
for her to do, because that would leave her less vulnerable to people striking her account because she wanted to speak her mind. I didn't think that was fair how they was, attacking her too, in terms of trying to get her channel shut down, getting her Instagram shut down. I didn't like that either. So it ain't like I was just so loyal to TS that I couldn't see right from wrong. Wrong is wrong. I thought that was wrong.
When you only have one platform, and you only have, even though people make backup pages and all that, but when you only have one platform that you're on, you have nothing else. You build up a big following, and then people get mad and they strike you down. It's like you got to do a whole new return, and that's retarded, because if you had your own site, there's not a whole lot of striking down that they can do. Who they gonna report to? You?
Yep, VS could never strike down my naked video ever again. It's floating freely in peace on fatforlife.net.
Exactly. You build your own website. Who they gonna report? You. They're gonna report you to you.
All the time you gonna report to me. That's what you reporting to. I
Mhm.
own this. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have to wonder if I'm passing YouTube's guidelines. I set the guidelines on my shit.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
And they don't see.
But I think, Nate, that with the whole StreamYard, and when we have big conversations like we've had in the last couple of weeks that we had, I think that I don't know right now how you can do it. I think that well, I kind of do know, but maybe you should like take like clip half of those videos and put the other half on your website, and also try to figure out how you can do the live on your own website.
Yeah, I do know how to do this. It's
Like
money.
open up a live to come
It's
into
money.
your
It's
own
money.
website.
They have a live, section that I can just add, as an add-on to my website. And it took a long time for me to find a website that looked like I wanted it to look and had the features in it that I was seeking in a website. I wanted a social network. So my website is a social network. So you can come socialize, create your own profile, get to know other people on the website just like you do on Facebook. I wanted to be an alternative to Facebook because me personally, I don't like socializing in the same space where my son is socializing.
Uh-huh.
It's certain things I don't want to, even though my kids is grown, I still don't want to do me
Right.
in front of them. I want to
I
be
think
able to be, huh?
when you have intelligent conversations, the way, we had that conversation when we were talking about religion and all that stuff, like that kind of stuff, you know, you can kind of draw over to your website, because that's
Yeah,
something that eventually
yeah,
it's gonna come up in people's feed and stuff like that. So if
yeah,
you cut that in half and then lure them over to your own website, that's the
yeah,
way to kind of build up your
yeah,
website.
yeah. I'm gonna start,
Instead of
doing.
Patreon, you know how everybody doing Patreon.
Yeah, and that was what I
Yeah,
suggested.
man,
So I'm not
Patreon.
gonna
Why is
get mad
everybody
because
on
I
Patreon?
suggested it to S. Hutchinson. I'm the one told her about it. I suggested it to T.S. Madison and Kaya, and I said that for the same reason. They had a big enough following that it could work for them. Okay, but
Right.
Kaya overpriced hers, and Maddie had too many followers that was forward to getting it free, and they couldn't see the logic in paying her on Patreon. S. Hutchinson was using it the right way because she was offering content that you couldn't get on YouTube on her Patreon. So she was moving and using it the right way from what I could see. But people
Right.
forget that was a
But
game.
Patreon is getting a cut.
Like,
That's my point.
yeah,
Patreon is getting a cut.
right.
When you have your own website, ain't nobody getting no cut.
Ain't nobody getting no cut. Ain't nobody getting no cut. No cut.
Right. You
So
getting all the cut yourself. So to me, I wouldn't. Once I build a following, I would never go to Patreon. I'm gonna
yeah,
go to my own website.
yeah, that's
You
why I
want
never
to?
went. I never
I would probably. I'm
myself.
probably gonna kick out videos and then uploads, and then if you want to see me live, you come over to my website.
Yeah, I didn't even like that, Patreon tell you have to do a tier because I wanted a tier that was free, that was still free
Hmm.
because I was wanting to do tutorial like this one, a tutorial
Hmm.
like this one. So I didn't even like the structure for Patreon. So where I'm at, I can set up a group to be free, or I can set up a group to be paid. It's that's what I love about it. So um, I'm
Right.
glad I
When
got
you
the
do
website I
free,
got.
when you do free, and a lot of people are so wanting money, wanting money, wanting money.
Yeah,
When you do free, you gain more people because people like free.
yeah,
That when you gain more people, you're gonna make the money because advertisers are not looking for, oh, how many people are paying to watch her? They're
Mm,
looking at how many people are watching her.
I'm watching her. Period. Period. Who's watching? Period. That is what they're looking for. Views. Views, 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 views. Don't get it twisted. Views is
Right.
what all the
Even if you
advertisers
had, even if you have 20 subscribers, but 20,000 people are actually viewing you. That's what's important.
right. On my website right now, my butt naked video. I haven't even been advertised, so you can imagine if I had started advertising. I got over 300 views on that, and I ain't got but 12 members.
Right.
So it's not. It is views, and it's not. You don't have to be on YouTube. That's proven to me that I don't really need YouTube, because the same video couldn't get 200 views on YouTube. Now it'll be struck down. It was struck down by BS. But
And then also that's the way that you combat the whole thing. Like, 'cause I seen a video where Timothy Blaine was saying that half of his videos are being monetized and stuff like that.
mm,
Now, when because he has a nice amount of following, he has like 18,000 subscribers, right? and
yeah,
he and he has a nice bit of following. So does as Hutchinson. Now, when you have something like that, and half of your videos are being monetized and the other half is not, that's when you take your videos to your website. You will
right.
get monetized all day long, and you will
Mm,
get the full buck,
yep, you
not
get the whole
a
dollar.
portion.
You get the
Right.
whole. You don't have to argue about super chat getting 30%. You get the 100%. Okay,
Exactly.
100.
Exactly. Because you can get something and enable something like a super chat in your own damn website.
Yeah,
You
yes,
can
you can.
enable all that in your own website.
Tommy did with the donations. He got that full front and center. Donate, you know. And Tasha K, she got a full damn sponsor. Okay,
We got several sponsors.
yeah.
Her,
So
Lovely T, like all the big people, big with the big followings, they all have several sponsors.
yeah,
The thing is, they're not Tasha K don't really promote her website like she should.
right. I agree.
Um, I would be kind of moving my audience to my website so I can get the full payment on
Mm-hmm.
top of my super chats, on top of my cash apps or whatever the hell they get. I would be promoting my website where I can get the full money from advertisements and my full money from my super chats. I mean, you can call it something else. You don't have to call it a super chat, but you can call it something else. You can enable it on your site. And anytime, like how Tasha K does a lot of uploads and stuff, and then she has her periods where she go live. I would
Mm-hmm.
never, at the point that she's at now, I would never go live on YouTube. I would go live on my own channel.
I would too. I would too. I
Because
would
why?
too.
Everybody gonna go over there to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So now your
Yep.
advertisers
If
and
I
all of
was
these
at Tasha level, that's exactly where I'd be doing live. I would do a mini live to announce that's where I'm going, and that about it. That's all YouTube would get.
people.
That's all YouTube. I
Right.
think that's all.
I would do an upload. I would do uploads.
Yeah.
Because you know why? When you do uploads and people really like your uploads and you're doing really good, everybody's asking, when are you gonna go live? When are you gonna go live? Then I would
That's
put
what
an
happened to
upload and
me.
say, catch me
'Cause I
live
didn't do
at
live.
such and such time at unwindwithTashaK.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's what catch me live at this time on TashaK.live.
Mm-hmm.
.com. Boom. And
Boom.
then at that time, everybody's going over there to
Yeah.
watch you on your own website.
Exactly. Yep.
So
Yep.
I've been studying this whole game for a while now. And it don't take me very long to learn how marketing and business and all of that stuff works,
Mm-hmm.
especially with social media. So now I've been like, okay, I see how this works. A lot of people are not doing this. A lot of people, even the people with bigger followings are not doing certain things because they're all on YouTube. Mm-mm. Come over to my website where you can log in for free. You can create a profile for free, and you can watch me live for free.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. Better believe that's what I'm getting ready for. Cause my
Exactly.
videos
Even
get
your
popularity.
following from Facebook, even your following from every platform that you're on, you can do uploads and then drive the people who want to really watch you to
Mhm.
your own channel.
That's what I did. I did one little minute video for New Year's, and gained so many new paying subscribers from that minute 1 minute video. So
And
I
then a lot of things I watch too. You write about those short videos
mm,
because a lot of if you watch a lot of the larger content creators on YouTube, the content creators, not the YouTubers, the
mm,
content creators. If you watch them, a lot of them, I'm talking like beyond Tasha K. There's
mm.
one named CJ So Cool.
Oh yeah,
There's
my
another
grandbaby
one.
love him.
You see, you see his videos are not that long. They only top 30 minutes top.
Mhm. Yep, yep.
I don't know if you have a website, but I know that he does like, entertainment and work and stuff like that, and he got his own music video and all that stuff. But CJ So Cool, there's another one. There's a really young. It's called Nicole TV, a black girl, a
Oh,
little black girl. No,
okay,
I think she's Nicole. Yeah, she's Nicole TV, I believe. She
okay.
puts up a video and one day she got at least 1 million people, 1 million views. And she could sit there and talk about absolutely nothing. I was
Mm,
like, why? And when I first watched it, I was like, what? Why is anybody watching this? This is crazy. But if she had her own website, imagine how much checks and how much bank she can get from advertisements because every one of her videos on YouTube has over 1 million views.
wow, wow,
You get into every video. There's not one video on her channel that has less than 1 million views.
wow. Yeah, they
Not
were
one.
on my own website, honey. They would be on my website.
Right. I don't think she has a website, but
Yeah,
you
they
know,
don't. The average YouTuber don't
you
think
have
like
to
that.
learn.
They
You have to
automatically
learn to
think
get your
the
own.
fame and fortune comes
Don't
from YouTube. They don't really
keep
understand.
like, oh, I do YouTube. I make my own money. No, you making money for YouTube and you.
Hmm.
Take your stuff over to your own website and
Hmm.
make money for you.
Hmm. That's
That's
why
why I see YouTube, Instagram, all of those are marketing
tools,
social media sites. Marketing. That's
tools.
it. Throw up a video, people watch, boom, create, bring them over to your channel.
Hmm. Yep, that's what I'm gonna
And
be
how
doing.
you got your name right now in the StreamYard, you need to keep doing it. On
Oh
every video you do, put
yeah,
your website.
yep. I will have it. I will. I was testing it then to see do it, how it shows up. Could you actually, was it a clickable link? And that's me. I'm always keep on investigating to see what's what and what is and what's not possible. But yeah, you better believe I'm gonna be promoting more and more. It's only one of me though. If I was younger, child, I would get it up.
It don't matter your age, Nay. Your age don't matter, honey.
I
If
just, I
you
just
if
don't
you are
have
talking
it.
about the things that people want to hear about, and people are interested in a various amount of things.
The
If you
truth,
are talking about what people gonna watch you, they don't give a damn how old
the
you is.
truth. It's a lady. She's my age, and she's not animated. She don't do no special editing. She got a little cute little intro. It's like 2 seconds long, and this lady just comes on literally and say, "This is what my outfit of the day." And here's the air fried meal that I'm making for today. Chick
Hmm.
got 26K of subscribers. Okay.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
reason why is because people are interested in those air fryer things. And
right.
She's the one that helped me follow her. I clicked on her and follow her to Amazon to find out Amazon got a whole section for influencers. Okay.
Yeah, they do. I learned that. That was the first thing I learned before I even got to the beef section
I didn't even
about Amazon
I've been an
influencers.
Amazon customer so long, decades.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm,
I didn't know that, you
mhm.
could get in as an influencer and boom. I didn't got the light that I'm using right now. I got that. All they want is a review. Reviews is everything. If you could give an honest
Mhm.
review, that helps move product. People read those reviews and buy stuff based on those reviews. Okay, so they very important, and advertisers it's important to them. So I done got me 2 tripods and a ring light that way, being an
Exactly.
influencer. I ain't got to scratch that fat babe. I ain't got to scratch it in the beef sector. I ain't got to scratch a claw. And I know if I keep on trudging along, I'm eventually
Mhm.
going to enjoy the success that I'm seeking. So,
See how you started out and you got your own website and you got your own stuff. A lot of people don't start out that way. They just jump in and start into the beef sector
mhm,
and oh, I got this many subscribers and this many views.
mhm,
Like the mindset of people, you know, that's what makes life for them, subscribers and this many views, and you
mhm.
don't got that many views. I wouldn't listen. First of all, I'm not gonna come into YouTube beefing.
Okay,
Why? Because when I go to a professional level and I have my own website, I don't want to be known as, oh, she used to be beefing in the beef
exactly,
section.
exactly. And if you think people ain't gonna show that and show up to expose that on you in real life, think again. Cause a person's brand don't want to be associated with no mess.
Right. And that's why in my last video that I made, it wasn't too, I didn't call, I made a video about a particular person and I didn't call their name because it's not about me beefing with
Mm,
them. It was more so me clearing my name. Somebody called me a damn stalker and I didn't like it.
oh, okay.
So I had to clear, I don't know if you watched it, but I had to, clear my name. Like, hold up, wait a minute. All this behind the scenes emailing and calling me stalkers and all this craziness. Like, what?
Yeah, that was crazy. That
Oh
was crazy.
yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was exposed, honey. It was exposed by somebody in the beef sector. Showed
Mm,
me, did a whole live video with the email with my name in bold letters saying that I was stalkerish
that's
and
crazy.
crazy.
That's how I got dragged in Lipstick Alley. Somebody, Mary, you ain't popping. If you ever come across this video, but I don't give a fuck. You drag my name into that bullshit. Thinking you doing something. They trying to get popular on a website that's nothing compared to YouTube. Okay. I mean, it's a
Mhm.
relatively big website, and when I looked up the statistics, technically it's a multi-million dollar website. But all the people on there believing that that's a black website when it's really ran by a gay white man. He don't
Mhm.
want that secret exposed. And they go over there, they got a section on there, Net Famous, where they go and drag all the YouTubers that come along that's supposed to be famous or next popular.
Mhm.
So I got drugged
Mhm.
into there as one of VS groupies. Oh, it's pathetic. These
Yep.
old people following behind her. It was
Mhm.
crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I looked at my damn notifications. She came up in the notifications. I checked her out. That's beyond that. You were spinning a narrative that you wanted to believe, and they didn't expect to have a whole ass uh, old person with plenty of self-esteem. Low
Mhm.
self-esteem ain't one of my issues, okay? Low energy,
Mhm.
but low self-esteem, no, baby. That one you can't do. But drug me into that, and I call myself going there like you, clear my name. And
Mhm.
they just kept coming back because they wanted to spin that narrative that they had for me.
Right.
and they wasn't ready for a bitch. You cannot do that. I'm me. Okay. So Simone found
That's
out.
why I
I'm
said
me,
that's
bitch. I'm
that's
me.
exactly why I
I
said
ain't do nobody else. I'm me.
I will not go back and forth with you. I will make one video. I will clear my name,
I ain't one.
and that's just the gist of that. That I'm not gonna just
I don't have to do no more. I said what I
you
had.
got it exactly. I'm a lady.
That was a cold ass video too. That's what they wasn't ready for. They ain't no bitch had skills. Okay, man.
Yeah, and people didn't realize like they're like, oh, she not gonna say nothing. She not gonna say
Yeah,
nothing. So when I did, it was like, oh shit, she made a video. I made one video. I'm not gonna make a ton of videos going back and forth because you will not drag me down
no.
into nonsense.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
want
not
that stuff coming over to my channel, so I left it right there in Lipstick Alley. I didn't go back and forth with them hoes at all.
right.
At all.
That back and forth will drag you down, and you'll be sitting down in the beef with
Mm,
nonsense all the time.
no
No, I'm gonna say what I say. If you don't like it, oh well, you can make 120 videos about it. Who
million.
cares? Because I'm not gonna watch you, so I don't really care. I already said what I had to say.
A
I
million.
say what I have to say one time.
One
One
time.
time.
That's it. It's a wrap. I'm done with it. I'm done.
Right.
And they swore that one video was for them, and actually I had created that for Kaya and T.S. Madison, trying to get their attention. Like, your girl is techie over here. Hello. You got
There's no need
huh?
for a queen. I said there's no need for a queen to keep, cackling back and forth. I'm
No,
sorry.
I don't do that
Mm-mm.
one.
Uh-uh.
Nope,
And all
not.
these people that run around, I'm a queen, I'm this queen, that, and
Oh,
no, boo. When
and who
you
are
sit
you ruling
down
over? Every
and
time
you
I
drag it
say,
back
who
and
is
forth,
what's your queendom? Who is you ruling over? Where's your queendom?
you a queen, you got the queendom and all that, but you going back and forth with people, that is not a queen. A queen doesn't identify herself with going back and forth and dragging and this and that. That's not what a queen is. A
Not,
queen says what she has to say, and that's it.
that's it. It's
It's
done.
over.
It's over. It's over with.
Hmm.
Yep.
Now the peasants continue to go
Yeah,
back and
that's
forth
who
and
go
do
back.
like the video. That is a peasant. That is not a queen.
That's who go back and forth. It won't be me. It won't be me.
Never will I ever get on YouTube and be like, oh, she said this. Let me go back and say that. Now I'll watch it. I'll watch it
Yeah,
and
I
watch
watched it. I watched all the.
Kiki and laugh and Kiki and
I
get
didn't.
my whole life.
I didn't feel drained until the Lipstick Alley thing came along. But then it also made me wake up. So I think everything happened for a reason. That was for me to
Now,
see
I
where.
done seen Lipstick Alley. I guess it's different than what it used to be. I guess it was an actual website, a nice
It
website. And
is.
now people get their own profiles on the site and they saying whatever the hell they want to say.
It is.
No.
Yeah.
And I would never create a website to talk about YouTubers. Like, are you serious? Like,
They making money
what?
off of it. That's a niche they created, and they making money off of it. And that's just really one blog on the website. It's other, like normal content where people talking about relationships,
Right.
black issues and stuff. But everybody is on there pouring out their soul to a website that they are believing is a black website, but it's not. And didn't even bother to do the research to see who really owns this. Who really is
Mhm.
this website about, and
Right.
and they do that. They want to keep that a secret, because they don't want that exposed. Because
And anything you see a lot of black people cattle to is owned by white people.
yeah,
Anything you see that's created by a black person, a lot of black people don't support.
right.
Period.
Because they ain't flocking over to TrueTube. That's the YouTube, the black YouTube that's the
Mhm.
closest thing we got. They invested into their website, and website look nice. And in fact, I'm gonna tell
There's
you right
another, there's
now,
another website too.
huh?
There's another one too, Black Junction.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a blackjunction.com. That's another black owned
Hold on, let me.
video streaming site.
I'm getting ready to write that down. Black Junction.
Hmm.
I don't play,
A
okay?
lot of people don't know about it, but it's another black site that You know, a lot of people.
Write it down. Let me type that in the comments. See, that's what I like about StreamYard.
I be knowing, Nate. I be looking around, honey. I don't only be on YouTube, child.
Yeah, but I'm impressed.
Yes, I be looking around like, okay, wow, okay, wow. So I know I be, because I'm looking for black sites to support my own. You know
Right.
what I
That's
mean?
what I be doing. I be trying to support everybody. Hey, Truth Teller, how you doing? I'm glad you joined the chat. Um, I'm just talking in general. I was giving Timothy Blaine his props because he's showing how it really used to go down the olden days, YouTube. As compared to now. He just joined into the live chat stuff. Hey, Miss Pumpkin W, how you
Hi,
doing?
Miss Pumpkin W.
Thank you for joining the chat. I'm trying to get this video out the way because I know damn well I ain't finna get up and do a video tomorrow. I got 2 appointments, so that's gonna wear me out. I know I ain't gonna be trying to do no video when I get back from that. And this was just on my mind. I was trying to get the facts because I don't see the people. They putting out Fact Friday, but ain't no facts you can use. What can I do with the YouTube news? These motherfuckers don't know none of these people. I can't talk to my son about none of these characters. T.S. Kaya, none of them. None of them. He don't know none of them and don't care. Okay, so I come here to release that because I'm seeing it with my own eyes, and I'll be like, "Dad, girl, I want to talk to somebody about it." So I wanted to get it out and get it off my chest. I was proud of Timothy Blaine. He's showing with class. He ain't come on here acting no fool. Even when people come for him, he still do it with dignity and class. Classy reads, okay? Take notes. That's how you do it. Like Timothy Blaine. If you're gonna read somebody, do that style. Because the other thing, that's not gonna get you the attention you want. Especially if you're trying to be successful on YouTube as a content creator. Ain't no advertisers gonna want to stick their product in your messy videos. They not. And the ones who lucky enough to do get paid, like a certain person who be doing roasts. She just lucky. She just lucky. She's
not really getting paid like that, Nate. She really not getting paid as much as people think. Okay. I'm just saying.
Okay, because
it's pennies compared to what a lot of people with the business sense is getting paid. And there are some people that don't even have a large following that have, a good business sense, and they're probably getting paid more than she does. And they probably have less followers than her. So
and that's a deception that YouTube putting out there. They being deceptive by saying 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. That really is not the best indicator of success. It really just does boil down to whether people like you or not. Period. Just period.
Right.
Because I have left YouTube for months and came back and still had should have been gone because I ain't make no videos. My following should have been gone. They should have been down to 0. But no, people just patiently waited for me to come back. And when I came back, they started watching again. So it's
right. And it's about likeness. It's not about like. It's not likeness and likes are 2 different things.
It's 2 different things.
And that's what people don't understand.
Because I hear people be like, well, damn, bitch, I don't actually like what you're talking about. I don't actually like what you're saying. I don't actually like your video. So get the thumbs up. I don't like that either. It's like you look kind of crazy to me when you just focus on how many thumbs up. I could care less. The thumbs that I can't stand that I wish they remove is the thumbs down because I never want to see that. Bitch, I do not care if you don't like it because I ain't making it for
thumbs up or thumbs down. Neither matters. Thumbs up or thumbs down doesn't matter. Because a thumb up means that okay, I like it, I agree with what they're saying. and a thumbs down is like, oh, I don't like it. I don't agree with what this person is saying. So that's pretty much what that is. And pretty much the like button, whether it's up or down, is nothing but a goddamn debate.
That's it.
That's what it is.
That's it. That's it. It's just a debate. And you're right. The truth teller, some of these black YouTubers will sell their children for views. It's ridiculous. It's
Right, because their
And the
content.
thing about it, I got just in my family alone, I got charismatic people in my family who I'm quite sure if they started a channel, hey, super chat. Now I'm getting the night owls coming in. So this is where y'all wake up, huh? Hey, super chat. I got people in my family could easily do a YouTube channel, got more charisma and charm than I do. You know, a couple of me actually sing, you know. But I've been, and they've been growing up around me. They ain't putting themselves out there like that, you know. My grandbabies could do a channel by themselves, really, because they have enough personality and charm. Okay, they could do it by themselves, but I won't let them because I see the, you know, people. First thing my granddaughter wanted to see was the comments when she did a video with me, and I was like, oh my God, this baby don't know that it's some really sick people that's gonna sometimes can't come in there and just say some crazy men, and I don't want to mess up her, you know, psyche like that with no fuckery from some idiotic, mentally ill grown person coming past, you know, talking shit about my grandbabies. So I haven't even allowed them to have a channel, but they could easily do a channel based off their personality, you know. So
right. And there's like this one, she's a bigger YouTuber. I think she got like 170K followers. Her name is Meek at Night.
Oh,
Meek at Night. She always says, thumbs it up or thumbs it down. Let me know that you came around. That's all that like business for.
Yeah, that's all the likes and dislikes mean, and that's exactly why I wanted to do this video, to explain the difference. That's all you can do with a like or a dislike. You can unlike or like again. That's it. Like or dislike. You can only click that once. With a comment, a person can always come to your 10 years from now. If somebody see your comment on a video, they can click on that comment and get to you. That's why comments is more important than likes.
And so, you're right about that, Nay. You're right. Because you know why? I have like 130 something subscribers. I don't even really make videos like that. But the way I got those subscribers is because of the comments I've made in other people's chats.
That's how I built up. That's how I built up. That's how I built up. It wasn't Miss Hutchison, you know. She so-called discovered me on Naylove, but people knew who Naylove was because Naomi always left a positive comment. It was relevant to the video. It wasn't no bullshit comment. It was a comment that only if you watched the video you could have made, because I knew how important and significant it was. And that was me. My point of it was to let you know I enjoyed your content, I understood your content, and I got something to say. And I've clearly had people follow me based on that, on what I had to say. So people know who I am. They know who I am. I made a name for myself. I'm me, goddammit.
You can make a name without a channel by just being in other people's chats or leaving comments in other people's comment section. It's very, very easy.
That's a perfect example. You just got to watch Tim Blaine's video. I'm so lost. Why that man is being attacked is beyond me. He shares so much life lessons. There's so little respect for the mature YouTubers. It is. It really is. That's kind of why I'm speaking out and opening up, kind of to let people know who I am. Like, I'm not just some penny ante person either. You know, I know my shit. And at first I was afraid to speak out because it's like, okay, well, you're not making the big bucks and successful YouTuber up there, but that don't mean I don't know anything about it. So I had to get over that. I was like, okay, the proof, I can't say the proof is in the pudding by how much money I get, but I can say with actual factual, you know, confidence that a comment is more important than a like. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just no comparison. A comment
It's no
can always
comparison.
be used to get to you on no matter what website you go on. That
Exactly.
even if you on
Exactly.
Amazon, if you leave a comment, you know, about a product you bought on Amazon, another person can come back and click on and say, well, how did you like the product? You know, did you get it? Did you buy it from Amazon? How long did it last? How do you use it? Do it work on this camera? You know,
Mhm.
you can do that with a comment. You can't do that with a heart. You can't do that with a like or a thumbs up. It's not possible. It doesn't serve any other purpose but just to feed the ego of the person who's creating the content. You said,
Right.
Truth Teller, you said, I hate to get the likes up or I'm stopping this. I hate this. And you know what? Them the ones I bounce from. Soon as they get to talking like that, I hate to get the likes up or I'm stopping this live, people. I purposely say things in my videos so I can't get a dime from YouTube. I'm just looking to get my message out. That's all it was for me. You know, I was literally coming to YouTube or to social media as a wake-up call because a gun was put up to my head. And it just made me say, bitch, you've been living your life as a recluse. Your life really do go by in those few seconds. You really see your life
Exactly.
go by when you've been
Exactly.
traumatized like that. So I was like, bitch, you said, if you gonna
And
be in pain all the time, no matter what, being a recluse and not in being a part of life did not alleviate the pain or keep you from having it. So if I'm a live, I'm at least put some fun into it. So I came to YouTube just to say, hello world, I'm here. You know, because I was thinking about if they had shot me that day, I would have been one of those ones where nobody would have noticed because I wasn't being social with none of the people in my apartment complex. And even when I went out running for help and out knocking on people's door to, you know, so I could call the police to say what happened, nobody wanted to open the door because I was a stranger. I lived like a recluse. I wasn't friends with nobody, none of my neighbors, and they didn't open up the door. I was just lucky somebody was walking past, and that person walking past let me use their phone. But knocking on the door, they didn't know where I was. So that was a wake-up call. So it was me saying, hey world, I'm here. And I loved it. I loved making friends like that. To me, it was a safe way to be friends because I ain't got to worry about you coming up in my house. But hey, we could be cool online all day, you know.
Right. Getting them likes up or I'm stopping this live is a bunch of fugazi because they're not gonna stop the live. They just looking for the people to thumbs up the live so that they can feel good. That's a bunch of fugazi because if everybody thumbs that damn live down, they still gonna be sitting on live talking.
Still talking.
Period.
Still talking if they thumbs it down. And if you earning a Google check, it ain't gonna stop the check. Cause everybody coming in thumbs it down. Yeah, I don't know if any of y'all remember this one YouTuber. She was a big girl, real big girl, one of them big girls that's big in all the wrong places. Like she had a real big stomach, no titties, no. But she was, what is her name? Isis Brown, Isis 361. She had a number after her name. That was the only YouTuber that I seen that had way more dislikes than likes. And it was funny to me because I was like, this girl really don't give a damn about who likes her or not. All she doing is coming on there for the people who do like her. But she had views in like the millions. Guess what? That bitch still made her money off Google, okay? She made her coinage. Even though each one of her videos, and they was just thumbsing it down because she was a big girl. She wasn't, a curvy girl. She was a big girl in all the wrong places. So I guess they expected her to have that. But she had confidence.
You don't have to be curvy to get people to like you. You just have to have personality. That's it.
Watching her videos big time, and that's all the advertisers care about. They watching, they looking, they want their product eyeballs. They want those eyeballs on their product, So she got way more dislikes and still had a successful YouTube channel. Isis 361. Yeah, check her out.
Truth teller, it's good that you're not a YouTuber because You shouldn't be a YouTuber. You should be a content creator. It's a difference in the two.
It is. It is. It is. I believe it is. Um, because I was a YouTuber when I first got what I consider as a YouTuber is a watcher. Okay. You come, you just watching me. I just came for the tech videos or the house music videos. And beyond that, I wasn't watching nothing else.
Mhm.
When I
But a
became
YouTuber to
creator, I actually was creating content, and the content I was creating, people was relating to. People was glad that I came out the closet on my fibromyalgia because you still can't see that. You can't see that condition. It's invisible. So people was glad that I came out on that. Well, my butt blew up on YouTube before anything else.
Right.
So
And a YouTuber is somebody that comes out with no creativity, pretty much like a beef sector who goes back and forth with other people. That is what a YouTuber is. A content creator is somebody who has creativity, that is creating content for
yeah,
people to learn from,
yep,
people to watch, add to, debate, whatever. That is a content creator, and people get that mixed up.
they do. They get it confused. They definitely get it confused. They definitely get it confused. If reporting on the news, if it ain't no news, there's make any sense.
Reporting
Make
on
it make
YouTube,
sense.
right? Reporting on YouTube news would be reporting on all
All
of
of,
YouTube news, not the
all of,
beef sector,
not just
not this
people
sector,
you
not
mad,
that sector. Everything. That's
not
what
just the
a
people you mad.
news station is.
Yeah,
You don't have, like, when you watch news stations, even here in New York, if something big happened in Chicago, we see that here in New York on
yeah,
our local news stations.
yeah,
That is what a news station is. So
yeah.
the YouTube news should be not just the beef sector, but about everything going
Mm,
on YouTube.
everything, everything. Uh,
That's the news.
Super Chat said, "I just stay off their page." How did it go? I just stay off their page if I don't like. I did. When I got tired of Jay Wilson when he snubbed his nose at my $2 donation. I was through. I was like, Lord. And so I just went obsessively and started clicking on a whole bunch of videos that had nothing to do with none of them. So I was clicking all the tiny life, tiny house stuff and house music stuff and technology stuff, just so I wouldn't see none of those people. So it can be done. And when you see it in suggestions, let me see, can I see, it wouldn't even bring my YouTube. So I'm gonna have to play with StreamYard a little bit more, so I could share the screen and show y'all what you need to do in order to stop those other people popping up in your stream, because I had got my stream to the point where it was only content appearing that I was interested in. And then all of a sudden I see Jay Wilson, he popping up, and then come to find out Tita Talks is somebody that I like that also likes Jay Wilson. So I get it. The algorithms is picking up on that. And so now Jay Wilson was popping back up in my live stream. But I still solved that by clicking on more stuff that I was interested in and saying, once again, I'm not interested in Jay Wilson. Don't say no more like that.
Again, that's how the algorithms are created. You see a lot of videos in your feed that says, "Oh, so and so subscribers also watch this channel."
Yeah.
That's where the algorithms are. It's
And
not in the
the
like.
tiny house people made that work for them. The B sector ain't got it yet. They don't understand. Look, this is how you do it. That you can make this work for you deliberately, but
But
instead,
people in the beef sector ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry to say.
yeah, they just gonna stay
Eventually,
where they are.
eventually, YouTube is gonna pretty much change. There's gonna be some more rules that's gonna be changing
Gotta
because
believe-
they're gonna leave those people out because they're not creating any real content. YouTube
Right
is looking
now,
for people that they can put nice big advertisements on where they can
yeah,
make big money from.
that's
That's
what they
why a lot of stars, a lot of the celebrities and stuff are coming to YouTube now. So the
yeah.
beef sector, It's only here for a minute. It's
I mean,
about to go away soon.
it's about to be nothing. Okay. You said right now people are dropping like flies from the virus, and all the news I'm getting is who have the better weed, girl. Ooh, would you tell it? Well, I might just have to just do a regular video and screenshot it as a tutorial to help people. Like, if you want to keep certain stuff from out your stream, you really got to make an effort to click on the videos you do like, the content you're looking for, because they have no other way of telling. It's not like you could talk to the algorithms and say, look, this is what I like. They're the way that the language that they understand is, do you like this content? Click on those three dots next to the
Yeah.
content they suggesting and choose whether you want some more of that content or you don't.
And even when you put "don't recommend this channel," it still comes up.
Yeah, it does, because Jay Wilson is a perfect example. I did that and his stuff still pop up, still be in the, like at the end of the video and they show other videos you want to watch, it still will pop up in that. And then I feel like that has to do with some people that I still watch him. So naturally they're gonna think you like the same people, the algorithm.
Right. And it's kind of hard for them to decipher because it's over a billion people on YouTube. So it's kind of hard for them to like go in and, okay, this person don't like, okay, no, it's hard for them to do that. They just go by, okay, this person watches this person and many of this person's viewers watch this person. That's just, how the technology go.
They
It's
don't
that
have anything of the tool to do it. I mean, the only thing that could do it better is a human, and who gonna watch everybody's video? Nobody. Especially
nobody.
when those 500 videos get uploaded every minute. Truth teller, you said I came across Nay Love in another person's chat, and I don't see no one in that chat showing the love she shows. It's okay, because I didn't really come here for that. And I found out accidentally that you even get paid for YouTube, because I didn't even know you could get paid. And I feel like that is a big problem with the YouTubers that come on now. They already know coming in the door first day that you could get paid. When I came on, I didn't know anybody was getting paid. I just thought the YouTubers that was big and up there, they just got popular. And so they sold merch and stuff like that. I didn't know actually Google, YouTube/YouTube actually cut a check to you until they invited me in. And they invited me in. Of course, that's what made me take it seriously. But somebody came along just like VS, before VS, and destroyed my channel. So one thing about it is that we are susceptible to the same thing. T.S. Madison is no different. Somebody could come along and strike her channel and it's gone. That's what needs to change. It shouldn't be so easy.
It's not gonna change now. It's not gonna change, especially for that beef sector. They're not making a lot of money off the beef sector.
But that's
YouTube
why I have channels. I would be gone if it was left up to VS. She would have wiped me off the planet. Okay, but I had multiple channels. And that's the only reason why I survived that attack. So that's what I suggest to the new content creators. Keep you a backup channel. Keep you a backup.
Even a backup channel, no, you need to keep your website.
And your website. I always had me a website the whole time. Trust me.
Especially if you building up a following, you need to get you a website. Bump a backup channel. Because anytime your channel is shut down, people are going to go to your website and watch you if they like you. True. That's just bottom line. You're going to make more content.
That's on my videos, the views on my videos, it shows that, because I haven't spent no money on advertisement through Google. They getting there as a direct result of, okay, I can't get it on Facebook, I can't get it on YouTube. Let me go over here to Nate Love. They watch. They watching. Thank you. I showed you love, True Teller. I got love for everybody. That's why I got Nate Love as my name. I got love for everybody.
Yes, Nate. Because who chat did I find you in? I don't even know. Was it Gina?
It could have been Gina. Probably Gina.
It might have been Gina.
It could have been.
Yeah,
It could
I
have,
think it was. I think
because
it was
most
Gina.
people notice me
No,
from my
no,
comments.
it was 5A. It
Oh,
before she got all classy. I mean, well, classy before she got all trashy. It was in 5 chat,
okay.
and it was you, and it was somebody else that I. She doesn't really make a lot of videos, or she doesn't make any videos at all. But it was you and somebody else, and I was like, oh, okay, I see how that. I was just coming in, and I was just learning this whole YouTube mess.
Mhm.
I didn't really know about the beef
Oh
sector.
yeah, I
I
remember
didn't
when
know
you was
about
just
any of this at
yeah.
that time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, let me go to her channel because it seemed like calm. It's not like all this extra
Oh,
stuff.
I don't come here for the mess. And
Right. I
yes,
was like, okay, this
yes
is
is the
too.
one who called me boring,
This
but
one beefing with this one. I gotta find out who this one is. It's too much running all around the damn YouTube streets trying to figure out who is who. So
my
I was like, oh no, like I'm gonna hang out with her because I ain't got time for all that.
my life
I'm
too
gonna look
stressful
at all
already.
these
I don't know
extra
that.
pages just
I,
to find out who's who. I don't know what the history is. I can't be like, cheering for somebody else when the history is that they done something to somebody else. And that's where 5 8 was, where she done started all this mess and they can't trying to come and play, like she's the victim. And I
yeah,
kind of got swooped into it. I got swooped into it thinking that,
well,
okay, well, these people are making videos about her. Why? And now I see the real the real deal person and how she is. And yes, it's to build her channel up, but it's
I
all
paid attention to
unnecessary bullshit.
Tracy and Five Day for the same reason. The
I
common
didn't like
denominator,
Tracy.
huh?
I never
I
liked Tracy.
did.
I
I
didn't. I
did.
never liked her
I
because when
like
she went after those kids, that would make me never
that
like her.
made me
It was
back
like,
off. That part turned me off.
oh, you
But
even if you're mad, I get that you're mad, but when you talking about somebody shitted their kid out in the toilet and all that, that just I had a big disdain for her. And I think that, even though I know Phi Babe came for her ovaries and her fallopian
yeah,
tubes and all of that, she could have dragged Phi Babe a whole nother way. Don't involve the
she
kid.
could have. Yeah, she could have.
She could have did so much to drag Phi Babe on. She didn't have to
You
involve
fella,
him.
you said you found me in O'Shea chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like O'Shea. Sometimes he have topics that I'm interested in. I liked her in the beginning. Now, not so much. Too vulgar. Yeah, too vulgar.
It's too much. It's like, keep it to an adult standpoint.
Yeah,
Don't go after the children. Because when you start going after people's children, if you got children, they're gonna come after yours.
yeah.
So in that aspect, I understand where James is coming from. You coming at his kids repeatedly, and you think that somebody ain't gonna come for yours? Oh, they gonna come for you because
And
eventually
come
there is
for you
such
with a
thing as a
vengeance.
boiling
With
point.
a vengeance.
There was
People
a whole show.
vengeance because you came for the kids.
Right. There's a whole show called Bowling Point. And anybody who has kids that love their kids has a boiling point when it comes to their damn kids. So you
Yep.
leave people kids alone. Leave the adultish to
Alone.
the adult.
Leave people's kids alone. Those
Right.
cyber harassment laws that you're benefiting from, 5A, and I'm going to say your name directly on this one, came as a direct result of somebody's child.
Right. And even
Somebody's
when she was
child
beefing with
took their
even when
own
she was
life for some shit on the internet. Okay? It
even
was
when she was beefing with VS and saying VS did this to my kid and she did that. But then I go back and I see that she came for VS's son saying she's sleeping in the bed with
I was
him and
there. I
she
saw it
ain't
that
no
day. I was in her
ancestral
set that day.
bullshit.
And I
That
was
girl had every right to come for you because you should have never touched on her kid. You should have just left it at her.
I was there. I was there. I saw that. And the only
You
commonality that I had with them two that we just mentioned was the fact that they were standing up to VS. That's what made me appreciate them. But then when I seen the mess, I was like, nope, this is not what I signed up for.
And she was coming for VS Child over Sean Bradley. It wasn't because VS came for her daughter. It was because of Sean Bradley. Is you serious? You really gonna go and start creating nonsense about a child, somebody's child, because you standing up for somebody else? Nah, that don't work.
Yep.
Nope, that don't work.
It don't. And baby, you're not gonna get them million followers with that. Really, you're not gonna get a million followers with that. It's hard as hell to get up there, okay? And you ain't that entertaining that you gonna slide up the charts to 1 million like that, okay?
You don't come at nobody's kid, and you don't come at nobody's grandkids. Leave they damn kids
alone. Leave the kids alone. Period. The only reason we have laws is because of the kids. Because grown-ups don't usually take these matters to court. They don't consider them serious enough to take them to court. It's people's kids that have died over internet crap, which is why we have laws at all on the books about cyber harassment. So don't get it.
And then you come after people's kids and then try to play victim. That's the shit that kills me.
Ooh. And I hate the word victim, because if you really a victim and you survive that shit, because see, I've been a victim multiple times. Okay. If I get to get paid how many people molested me in my lifetime, I'll be so paid. But I survived that. I survived that. And it's an insult to me to say victim. If anything, I'm victorious because I survived your shit. Okay?
Right. And
I'm not cool. I ain't take it out on the world. I'm victorious. Okay?
They're messing it up for real victims. They really messing it up for real victims.
For real victims. I'm a real victim. Fuck you mean? You know, if you gonna get people $800 because she been molested, damn, let's see. 800 times, let's see. That's some good money. I need the same coins then. I'm gonna need you to find me the same money. I was molested.
There's a lot of real victims here on YouTube. Real victims that, you know, really don't, you know, be out here and exposing certain things. I think when somebody exposes their story and say, listen, you know, I don't think that should be used for clicks and views. No, I don't. Making fun of that should not be used for clicks and views. It should be used as a learning. It should be used as a learning tool to parents. Right. That's what I think should happen.
That's exactly
a learning tool to parents. Okay, this person went through this.
About the whole Larry Nelson thing. It didn't bring them together. It didn't bring about no healing. It didn't bring about no communication. No critical thinking was happening at all.
And let me say this, because I see that Super Chat said that Fire Babe said she had VS fired from her job. I know that Fire Babe was not the person who had VS fired. I'm gonna say that. She put it on as if she was. She's not the person that had VS fired from her job. She really wasn't.
And I believe what you just said.
But I know that. This is something that I know. This is not something that I think. This is something. She's not the person that had. She's taking the credit, but she's not the real person that had her fired. There's somebody else on YouTube that had been fired from her job.
Somebody
not Fly Babe.
Who just as guilty of doxing as the rest of them, worse.
Somebody who's just as bad, and they're actually smart, but I don't know if I don't think they put it out on the channel that they had her fired, but I think the person has been quiet about it. But the person,
good night, you, Tyler. I appreciate you dropping by. I do appreciate that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Nurse Vaughn. I just wanted to say good night to True Teller. He's leaving now, and I know this chat is a little bit.
I understand, but she's definitely not that person who had her fired.
But you should be surprised that she would admit that publicly, because that's incriminating to her.
Because
That's
slow,
fine
man.
to come out publicly and admit that you got somebody's job taken away. People,
I know it wasn't her. It wasn't her.
I'm just saying,
There's a lot of behind the scenes that go on, and I can tell you for sure it was not her. And I'm not even a damn YouTuber.
okay.
I know from behind the scenes that she is not the one that got VS fired. Okay.
I don't even question. I believe you. I believe you.
Mhm. And I'm not TSCC. So anybody that watches this video,
They
please.
love to say that.
I don't even know all of TSCC. I'm not a TSCC, but what I do know is that she wasn't the one to get her fired.
If you say anything supportive of VS, you automatically TSCC or groupie, can't think for yourself. No, that's not true. I don't like what VS did to me. It didn't rise to the level of where I need to go to court. Has she violated me in that sense? Believe me, I've been the first bitch in court. But guess what? It wouldn't be tea for none of you bitches. You would have to go in there, get the court records, dig and investigate. It wouldn't be coming on to no damn public forum bragging about it, putting my family at risk so you could go look up and find out our real government names. No, ma'am. I would be moving in silence. Okay? That's how you supposed to move when it comes to court cases. It's a public record, but they expect you to come and attend, not get the information secondhand on a YouTube channel. That is not the law. That's nothing realistic. The law don't work like that. Okay? And so much of the problem with the beef sector is that we keep bringing these issues to the court of public opinion, and that shit ain't never worked. Okay? Our justice system ain't the best, but it is more fair than the court of public opinion, because opinions is not facts. Okay? It's not. And I don't play about mine. I don't play at all. I definitely don't mind taking nobody to court. Has she done something that rise up to what I think she should be going to jail for, me wasting my time for court for, I would have done it. But she hadn't. Calling me gummy bear or striking my channel don't rise to that. She ain't never say nothing about my kids. I wish she would. But
you know what? In all honesty,
the guy that put a gun up to my head, I didn't want to see him in jail. He had a 2-year-old. What would that have benefited me? I didn't want to see the little boy go without his daddy, but I did want some type of justice. So the justice I got was restitution, fortunately for me, because I stood 10 toes down and enforced my rights to have that. I showed up
from what
when they said I didn't need to come, I came.
From what I've watched with VS, she goes after people that either comes after her or she think is trying to come for her. That's what I see.
I see her as somebody who missed out on the hobnobbing with greatness. I ain't gonna stutter. I know who I am.
Her decision is not the best.
Huh?
You know, like she doesn't, her decision all the time is not the best.
No, because
it's like if she perceives you as a threat, she's coming for you. Period. Well, if she perceives that you trying to come for her, she's definitely gonna come for you. Period.
Would have watched my video, she would have known exactly what my intentions were. I said them exactly.
And there's some other YouTubers up here that they listen to what subscribers tell them.
She listened to what Cynthia R told her. That troll looking
subscribers are the ones that start the whole mess.
No troll looking ass. Cynthia R better stay in hiding, low profile, because I got the case against you, bitch, over anybody. So I'm glad you dipped and slipped.
Right. And it's probably the person that went to her and told her that. And she just seen the BS in the video or the verses, VS verses. She saw that in the video and she just came for you. But I personally, if you don't watch certain things, like if somebody comes and tells me, like once my channel gets up and started, somebody comes and tell me, oh, so and so said this about you. I'm gonna go watch the video. I'm not gonna go and say, oh, they got my name in the title, so now it's time to strike.
Yeah,
No. Mm-mm.
they did.
I
They did
didn't know
my
exactly
name
what
in
you
the
said.
title. She
Yeah,
kept clicked at the end of it and her bitch this, bitch that. And I was talking about them stanky ass lipstick bitches, and I didn't stutter. I still call them bitches stanky ass hoes. Bitches. Okay? Bitch ass niggas, the men and the women, they all stanky, lame, and trifling that was up in that blog against VS. And I'm saying that not because I like VS. I didn't grow no likeness towards her after what she did. However, I don't want to see the girl go to jail. I don't want to see her kids removed from her home. I don't want to see those kind of things happening to no one for some
right,
YouTube shit. The
right,
really? Come on now.
right.
No, ma'am. So I did speak out on that. I came out and saw that was ridiculous what they did to Rita, the bad that wrote as far as her family. That doxing shit, don't get it twisted. This is why I'm speaking out, because I don't feel like I have forever, okay?
What they did to Rita and so many others, it
And
was
so
just
many of
like seriously.
and so many of us.
Why would you do that?
And so
Why would you go as far as bringing her kids into stupidness?
for
If
what?
you mad at her, beef with her. There's
Right.
no need to dox her. There's no need to drag her kids
There's
into stuff. There's no need to do all of that.
zero need for doxing. Your privacy is so goddamn sacred that here I am. And this is before I met any of you bitches. I mean, excuse me, any of you sisters, any of you women, ladies, gentlemen. I was covering up my address because that's not nobody's business on social media.
Exactly.
It's nobody's business. I fuck up the postman all the time because they use my route to train the new ones. So they always don't know where to put my mail at because the shit is covered all the time. Okay? Because I'm forgetful. And I don't want to have not one film where I accidentally showed my address. And even when I did, my heart is beating. I can't even imagine if somebody really
Mm-hmm.
me out like really on some shit on off of YouTube for real. You mean to tell me it ain't cause I beat your ass, I robbed you, harmed you in some kind of way that you doing this? You on some verbal warfare bullshit with me on the
They
internet?
take it too far, honey. But if they look up my damn address, and I'm gonna let it be known right now, I have 5 different addresses, so you gotta be looking all over to find me.
I'm not even gonna play that. My privacy is sacred.
Lipstick Alley would be for such a search, honey, because let me tell you,
You
I
don't
have
sue.
I
You
have
I will
no
go to court.
there's no way to actually find me. I got a whole bunch of addresses and a whole lot of states. So go ahead. Carry on.
Well, my thing that I can stand 10 toes down on is I don't have no criminal record. I don't have that
Me neither.
in my background. Squeaky
Me neither.
motherfucking clean. So clean. They accepted me in the forensics, the real forensics program in the Robert Morris, in International Academy of Design and Technology. They don't let everybody in that. Okay.
And that's why they're able to dox and do all of that with a lot of people. It's because a lot of them got criminal records. I
Right.
don't have one.
I don't have one. And don't let me get the doxing. You don't want to get me started. Bitch, I'm bad. I'm a bad bitch when it comes to
I
research.
ain't never been arrested. You can't find even not an arrest record on me.
I'm a
Never.
bad
I
bitch.
never been evicted. You can't find an eviction record on me. Nothing. There's nothing to find on me.
Ain't nothing.
So carry on.
I ain't even got a traffic ticket, bitch. None of that.
Exactly.
This legal right here. Boom, there it is. I'll still be able to get a job with FBI. That's how clean a record I got.
I wouldn't have the job that I have.
They looking for people like me. Trust and believe it.
I wouldn't have the job that I had if I had any type of records.
Oh yeah, I know about that too, because I had family members under your care in your profession. I
The
know.
only thing you're gonna find is that Nurse Vaughn was a travel nurse. She been all around the damn
I already
US.
said it. The only thing you gonna find
That's
is that I'm butt ass naked on the internet shaking my ass. Okay.
And you got every right to.
And if T.S. Madison can sell her ass, I can shake mine the fuck out of here. Drag.
Absolutely. We got.
It ain't
I
gonna
got a whole niece that goes into. I got a whole niece that go into twerk competitions on fucking Facebook. Okay, shaking her ass. All right.
I wasn't even trying to compete and made it to number 60,000 most
Girl,
subscribed on YouTube in 2000.
if my niece came to YouTube, they would not like her at all. They wouldn't like her at all. I already
know. The day ones know. The day ones know.
She has a very large following on Facebook, but you know, I'm glad she's not on YouTube because it would be a mess. It would be a mess.
And
they would definitely try to dox her. She doesn't have a criminal record or anything like that, but I'm sure they would be trying to dox her anyway.
That's the good thing that came out my VS situation. It slowed me down. It made me say, oh, okay. I'm going to have to change the way I do things. And it made me go ahead and open up my website. I've been on.
See? And it was a positive thing that came out of that. You opened up a website.
It's open. It's open, y'all. That's right. I'm bad. I'm a bad bitch.
And you can put Nay, if I was you, I would put all them twerk videos on my website.
Girl, that take this time consuming. You just don't know how deep it goes with me. I got classics, child. It takes days upon days. I would
do it like Tommy. These are the videos YouTube don't want you to see. Come on over to
you think
TV.
I was taking notes looking at Tommy. Fuck you mean? That I just did a video and said that shit. Taking notes. Okay, Tommy, I see what you I see you. I see you.
That's right.
I see you.
And that's how you do it.
That is why you do it. So yes, we're open.
A lot of people need to take lessons.
Take notes.
It's blurry now. Oh, there you go. Okay.
I'm helping my slow camera on my webcam focus. Yes, we're open. Come join today.
You need to put that as a thumbnail, Nay.
Yeah,
you heard me?
Yeah, I need a assistant. I could keep a few people busy. Trust and believe it.
Put that as a thumbnail, Nay, to the video.
I am.
That sign you just held up, put that as a thumbnail.
I am. Yep, I am. I'm glad you. I just got this computer up and running. This computer was sitting in my closet collecting dust until I went through a whole laptop and server. How you burn that 2 computers out? Well, I be keeping computers busy. It be smoke. I be smoking. And my son said, "Dang, I can't believe you smoke 2 computers. How you do that?"
Yeah, I gotta get me one of them like real major computers.
Yeah, I gotta get a gaming one. I that's the problem. I'm trying to do it with these toys, basically.
There's a place that we have here in New York City that builds computers, and I want to get them to build me one where I'm able to store a lot of information. So
that's what I call myself with the server. I taught my son to be.
I already bought my domain, child. I done bought my domain, honey.
That was smart. The smartest thing I did was to buy bigsexy.com. Even if I never put a website on there, that name alone is worth $600. So to me, a $10 expense is right. It's still a profit.
Right.
You
So I
said,
bought my
you
domain.
said Kaya and Maddie need to give classes on roasting and gagging, child. Yeah. They need to get their ass back together. Fuck you, mean? Who?
Exactly.
I'm gonna get this conversation popping. Please put in the chats. I done taught y'all what the difference between likes and comments. Okay. I hope y'all was taking notes on that. Leave a comment on, do you think Kaya and Maddie should ever get back together? Because see, so many non-critical thinkers
I
just could
think
not
they
relate to
should.
that. They
I
couldn't
think
hear
they
it. You
should.
can't see like that. You gotta see all the sides. What did they
They
do?
gotta
All
look
their
at
differences. They had a magic that nobody else had when their energy came together. That shit was awesome.
that
I
is
look at that
true.
shit
'Cause
over and over again to this day. To
they
this
was on every blog site, everywhere. They do need to get back together. They need to,
So
whatever.
leave a
Keep
comment
their differences
if
aside.
you done ride out to the end of this video with me. I see you riding hard with me. Answer the question. This is my poll question. I'm gonna put it up. I do have the community tab because I do have 1K now. Yay, Layla. Got 1K. Who do you think Kaya and Maddie should get back together and do a
Mhm.
new Queen's Court with the shit that's going on now? Yeah, I would love to see that.
Absolutely.
I pay money to see that. Okay, that's how bad I want it. So if you feel me, put a 1 in the comment. If you just hate to type, just put a 1. If you're feeling me, put 1. If you say dead on that, I'm just Team Kaya. I can't think no other way. Fuck T.S. Madison, her manly man Timothy self. Put a 2. But see, we grown over here. We ain't gonna start no verbal war, cause see, we critically think over here, and we know you people can think differently and still love one another and don't think alike at
They
all.
need,
At
they
all.
need to find out their differences and
And
just
we
come
have
on
to
back
teach
together.
our children that, and it can be taught as early as the age of 3. And I thank God every day, because you never know why stuff coming to your life. And you don't learn that shit until much later sometimes. But my
Right.
son, school put us through a critical thinking class. It was called Raising a Thinking Child. Let me help my slow webcam focus.
Child, when I come out with my new computer, it's gonna be on and popping.
Raising a Thinking Child. I've been trying to get this book away all year. The first person who stalked my email at Satellite TV, Outlook.com, what you see on the screen, you can get this for free. I'm giving it away. You don't have to join my website. Just stalk my email and put critical thinking in the subject. You can have this book. This helps save, this is my opinion, helps save me and my family's life. Because one of our problems as a people is that we rush to judgment. You can't be like that. Would you want somebody who rushed to judgment judging you? Suppose you do get in a court situation and you got to prove you're innocent. You don't want nobody in that courtroom that rush to judgment.
Hmm.
You want cool and level-headed people who listen to all the facts. They can separate the facts from the fiction. They have the intellectual capability to do so. We don't even bother attending the courtrooms, and we wonder why it's more of us filling up the jails. You think? You never volunteered for jury duty. Hey there.
Hmm.
You busy getting out of it. You don't know how
Hmm.
to work, you know?
Hmm.
But I would be going to court as a client. They would think I was the attorney. Wonder why.
Child, let me tell you, the last time I done went ahead in front of a judge for some jury duty, he told me I needed to go to law school.
I worked in a law firm for years, one of the most prestigious law firms in Chicago, Mayer Brown and Platt, in their tech department, translating documents from German from ComEd. They had a lawsuit going. ComEd. a big corporate 500 company. I was on it. They definitely encouraged me to be a paralegal then. That was 40 years ago. So,
when I busted open the prosecution didn't want no parts of me, honey. They
30.
didn't want no part. They was like, oh no, because everybody that sat in the whole jury selection with me, they all had, they was all for the prosecution. Girl, by the time I got finished talking, everybody was against the prosecution. The prosecution wanted me out.
I won all my cases, and I ain't never had damn attorney. Well,
the prosecution would have lost.
I had it for disability. I did need an attorney then. But
if I was in the jury pool, child, the prosecution would have lost their entire case. So they had to get me.
Super chat. You say you be right back, but she agreed with me. She put a 1 in the comments. So anybody who agree with me, with T.S. Madison bust out with the titty twerk, and Kaya had some judge then. Now she done had them even more in hands, like we didn't see that shit, and the backside enhanced, but. When T.S. bust out with that titty twerk, I was just so ready to be seeing Kaya with them damn glasses on, that big ass hair or braids or dreads, child. I just ain't seen no combination that was magical.
That would be nice if they got back together. It would be. I think they would get a lot more views. It would be, especially their first video would probably hit 1 million.
Yeah,
if they actually get back together. It would be over millions. So, but people work on emotions. They don't work on business.
About Kaya self-sabotage, and this is another, if people ain't into none of these people, this is a question everybody can relate to. Who in here don't self-sabotage?
Mm-hmm.
If you self-sabotage, one, you can use the same thing. One, do you self-sabotage? Who is you to judge anybody?
I judge myself. I sit back and I take a look at myself.
I don't judge nobody else. I judge myself too. But I
judge myself in a lot of situations, because if you don't judge yourself, then you can't see any fault.
I don't condemn myself. Okay, I don't condemn. I don't say I don't critique myself, and I keep and I listen to constructive criticism. I'm not
don't
believe my own shit don't stink. It's too many of them out here too, delusionally think they shit don't stink.
Constructive criticism and self-judgment goes a long way, because then you're able to make yourself better.
And that's what this book teaches you. Believe it or not.
I'm always stepping back outside of myself and looking at me in the situation and how I react.
These kids learn in this book is why. You gotta ask yourself why. You gotta ask yourself first.
And people believe talking to yourself is crazy, but I don't believe that. Talking to myself gives me a
why is you watching this hot mess? Why is you donating to hot mess instead of positivity?
Absolutely.
You gotta ask yourself why. Why?
You have to look at yourself. You have to see. You have to take in the critical. You have to take in the criticism, and you also have to look at yourself and say, damn, okay, why do these people look at me this way? Let me evaluate all of this, and I'm gonna evaluate myself in the mix, and then I can make myself a better person or self. So a lot of people don't look at it that way. They just think I'm the shit, and that's it.
Right. And I gotta instill this to my grandbaby now. Trust me, he needs some grooming in the why game. I introduced it to both of my grandbabies, and I asked them, did they teach anybody else the why game? But that's the first step of critical thinking. Why? You gotta ask yourself why.
Right.
before you start asking anybody else, why do you want to know? Let's start with that. Why?
Right.
Why do
Why
you
are you worried about me?
why do you
Why do you
care?
think this way about me?
Why is you worried about me?
Why?
Why is that bothering you? Why? You gotta ask
And
yourself.
you have to be able to weed out certain criticisms. You have
This
to
is
be
how
able
we
to
do
weed
it.
out
This is
because
how,
some people are just jealous, and that is the fact.
yeah,
Some
it's
people are jealous, and they're gonna say certain things, but then
why?
you have to be able to weed it all out.
Yep.
So you have to know who's constructively criticizing you and who's just jealous and hating.
And just in case you not clear, this is how you do it with the why game. Why? You gotta ask yourself
That's
why.
why I like debate. I love debate. Debate is a big thing for me. I like to know the way people think and why they think the way they think and why
Yeah,
I
I
think
like
the way I think.
it. Yeah, and this book teaches you how to accept everybody else's differences because it's nothing you can change about that. That's not your job to do, is to change why anybody does anything else besides you. You
Hmm.
gotta ask yourself why. Why is it bothering you? My daughter used to hate the way her brothers ate their food because they sloppy and smacking everything. And so this how we got over that with the
Exactly.
why game. Why does
Exactly.
this smacking bother you? Why?
Right.
I'm gonna have
Right.
my grandbaby teach y'all that game. Start that game in your family, the little ones, and you can introduce that all the way down to the age of 3, as long as the child understand the word why.
I think you need to do a video on that, Nay.
I am gonna do it. I am.
The
I
war
want to do it
game.
with my grandbaby. I wanted to do it with Mama Six, but now with StreamYard, honey, I do it by myself with me and my grandbaby, and we just do it live. And whoever catch it, catch it. Whoever don't catch the replay, and they still gonna get the lesson and the blessing. Why? The why game. That's the
Hmm.
most important. That's what Mona Simone nor Jay Wilson, who speak about critical thinking, never gave you that lesson. That's the
Jay
most
Wilson speaks about
critical,
critical thinking.
huh?
Jay Wilson speaking about critical thinking.
All the time. Like he put people down, like people not
Yeah, he need to stop.
bad, baby, bad. You was one of them.
He's not a critical thinker at all.
At
He's
all.
a dummy. He's
At
a
all.
straight dummy.
Critical thinker at all. Not even in a little bit. Not even a little bit. For these grades, child. Why did it take my baby hair? Why? Why? Did that make me look distinguished?
Yeah, what critical thinker? That doesn't
No.
go hand in hand with Jay Wilson.
Yeah, a
Jay
lot.
Wilson is a
A
straight
lot.
idiot. For the truth.
Him and
It-
Mama Simone.
and,
That's
and
my favorite
truth, truth
word.
be told, he cooning for the coin.
A cooning for the
Jay
coin.
Wilson is a coon for
That's
the coin.
all it is. Because if he was really
A
trying to
coon,
go, he would send some of them coins my way to help me set up the first solar panel project
no,
in the neighborhood and teach
he
four black
no
brothers.
coins, nowhere. Jay
Huh?
Wilson is a fake pastor who gets on and act like he's such a pastor. He's cooning for the coin.
Cooning for the coin. Cause you now that you get the coin, you need to send some of them coins my way so I can open up this school. I ain't gonna need 5 million like Umar. I'm just gonna need some solar panels. That's all you gotta give me. And I'm gonna have that shit done. I'm gonna get it done and train 4 more niggas, like Tommy say, niggas. I'm going for the niggas. I want the motherfuckers with the felons. I want the motherfuckers in the foster care because they
Tommy done came, look,
most
Tommy
amount
done
of
came
money
down to
to get them employed in the energy industry. Not
Came down to the beef sector and got them all riled up, but nobody learned nothing.
nothing. Not me. No, don't say nobody. That's another ICPS, I can
Yeah,
probably
but
I,
Nate, honestly,
nobody.
I don't see you as a part of the beef sector.
Oh well, no, I
You
ain't part.
you don't beef, so
No, I
you're
don't.
not really a part of the beef sector. You may watch it, you may talk about it, but you're really not a part of it.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
So the beef sector, which is the people who beef,
Yep.
he didn't came down here and nobody learned nothing.
Nothing. Well, I learned now. Catch what I learned that
You're a
now
watcher
to
of the
come
beef
to
sector.
his website and look at his ads, the ones he.
Right. You are a watcher of the beef sector because you don't beef, so you're not a part of the beef sector. But you're a watcher and you're a learner. And only people who learn anything from that whole ordeal was the watchers who can critically think and who can, just put away the mess and see the big picture of what he's actually doing.
Yep.
Those are the people. But other than that, everybody who's indulged and involved in this whole beef culture, they will never get a lesson from that. It's
They
just not in the DNA.
And that's what I be debating with my son about because it's hard for me to be ruthless, but I know that I'm gonna have to be like that. But them the ones literally, and I gotta agree with them. You gotta smoke first. They gotta go. If I
Right.
deliver it to you on a silver platter and you still don't get it, you don't learn yet. You gotta go. You got.
Right, because myself, and my daughter's father, he's very into ancient Egyptian history and all that, the black culture and
Yeah.
all that stuff. He hates Tommy Sotomayor. He doesn't like him at all
I don't like
because he doesn't like the way that he delivers the message. He feels like calling black women bitches and all that is downgrading the
I don't
black
care how
female.
much you hate him. He is YouTube elite. He's showing you how to
He
do it.
doesn't he doesn't like the delivery of Tommy Sotomayor, but he also gets the message. But he feels like downgrading them and calling them bitches and so on and so forth is not the way to teach them.
I
And
feel like
because
it is because they the main ones guilty of doing that. I didn't get into that bitch calling each other bitches culture until I met the Kaya and T.S. Madison. I didn't know that was a thing. I know in my day, that's the thing. You call somebody and you want to kick their ass. And I ain't never go out of that. Okay. So I never got to that point where, okay, bitch, that's you my bitch, girl. Yeah, you a bad bitch. I ain't graduated to that.
I had him watch some of those videos of Tommy Sotomayor and some of the videos of the females that he was talking about, and he was like, I see what he's trying to say, but I don't agree with how he's trying to teach. He said because it really is a teaching lesson, but I don't agree with the way he's trying to teach by downgrading them in order for them to see themselves. That's not the way you teach.
But
He was like, black women.
Is he the only one that could put that kind of mirror up? Because so many of us, it's us. Now, it ain't me.
And as he said, black women.
If it don't apply, let it fly. So
he's like, black women always been the strongest women. They've always been the strongest of people on this dear earth. Black women in ancient Egypt wasn't just called queens. Some of them were called kings.
Okay.
So he's like, but the way he's putting them down, that's not how you teach a people. And he agrees with some of the things that Tommy say. Like some people, you just gotta throw them away. You gotta blow them up because they never gonna get into
it. They gotta be smoked.
They gotta. Yes, he agrees with that. Some blacks gotta be smoked. He agrees with that.
They gotta go. They got to
They
go.
gotta go because they are
detrimental. Have no revolution, and you can't critically think.
They are detrimental to the culture and to the race. Everything. He does agree with that, and I like because we have discussions about that almost every night. Listen,
not voluntarily, but I That's all. That's the reason why I tolerate it, because I love him.
Yeah, you got some of them you gotta throw away because they're never gonna get it. They're always gonna coon for the dollar. And when you get those like Fi Babe who coons for the dollar,
It
she's
gotta
a
be
person
true.
that if somebody offer her some money, she'll turn on her entire culture. Those are the type of people that he speaks about. Like he's like, nah, I can't get with them type people. Mm-mm.
Tommy could balance his rhetoric off with showing somebody that ain't like that. It's that simple.
Right.
Showing
And that's what
somebody,
he doesn't like about Tommy. He's like, because I've been trying to get
but
him to
I
do a
thought he
YouTube.
was growing
I've
when
been trying to get him to do YouTube, Nate. I've been trying to get him to do YouTube because I was like, you could be a Tommy Sotomayor, but in a more respectful way.
who?
You know what I mean? To teach those that really don't know
Who?
in a respectful way. Maybe they'll get it faster.
Who you talking
Because
about?
my child's father, he's very into that
Oh,
whole.
okay. Oh, I can
Yeah, I've
see
been
that.
trying.
I can see that. I think certain things should just come from a man, and certain things should just come from a woman. But in the case of Tommy Sotomayor, what he trying to point out, I feel like a woman won't stand down and look at that mirror.
No, and the way my child's father is, he don't expect a woman to stand down because he'll tell you first and foremost, black women run the damn show, and they are the strongest beings on earth.
I believe that. Nah, I
He
believe
will
that.
tell you that.
My son don't
He
want
be
to
like, nah, black women are
try to
stronger than
protect
anybody.
that.
I'm
You
sorry.
know, the man is everything, but baby.
He said we strong in strength and physical makeup, but as far as the mind and intelligence, black women are the strongest. They're the strongest. And he'll tell you that. He'll be like, they're the strongest. I don't give a damn.
What was that
Even
nigga
if
we was talking
even
about?
if he gets mad at a black woman, he'll still say, she's strong. She's a king. And
Mm.
he doesn't identify them as queens. He identified them as king.
He don't want to hear that. My boy's so macho. He don't want to hear that. He want to hear
Mhm.
the male is the head over. Don't do that gender bullshit. You don't. If you want a nation, you better let them girls be warriors like on
That's why
Wakanda, and you
That's
better
why
let
I'm
them
trying to get
girls
him to get
build
a
them
YouTube channel
buildings.
because I'm
Huh?
like, babe, you can really teach a lot of these young black males like what's really good.
Yeah,
You're not strong unless you got a black woman behind you.
I plan to be the Harriet Tubman on this solar thing. Trust and believe it. I'm coming for the
Right.
felons and foster kids. Check for me. I'm starting my own nonprofit organization, risetech.org, and I'm trying to bring y'all motherfuckers in. Y'all the
That's
ones,
your new that's your new website?
huh? I've been had that. I've been had that. I
Why
just haven't,
you don't promote it, Nate?
because I'm already overwhelmed with the stuff that I'm doing on social media and in my own website
You
that I just
still
opened.
have to promote it. Even when you're in a video, you gotta
I'm
promote
gonna
all
start.
of
I'm
it.
gonna start the
You
excuses.
don't leave nothing
In 2020, I'm gonna be promoting
promote
risetech.org.
everything. Promote everything. Don't leave no leaf unturned.
Yep,
Please.
I'm gonna put that in there. The link.
Because we need to get out here.
Yeah, we
Black,
do. I
blacks
can
as
just
a whole, we
drop
need to get out
excuses.
here. We need to put our websites out here. We need to
Drop
we need
excuses.
to do this.
Do it. That's
No
what.
excuses. No, you too busy. When you busy doing videos, you promote your
But this
stuff.
StreamYard is helping me a lot. And matter of fact, why am I not typing risetech.org? I can't do that while I'm running my mouth.
Okay, drop that in the chat. Talk about it. You know what I mean? Like those are the things that need to happen on YouTube because when you start doing things like that, you will create a movement for other people.
Yeah, I
You get
got
what I'm saying? And
Facebook.
some of those other people, maybe not all, but some of them will actually give you the credit for advising them on certain things. Like
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
all day every day. Once
It's
once
a
Nurse
lot.
Blonde gets up and moving and shaking the way I want to get up, moving and shaking, I'm
It's
always gonna promote you.
it's a lot
I'm always
for
gonna
me.
promote you.
On my bad day, you can learn a lot from me. On the worst day, you can learn a lot.
Even when I have my website, I will promote you because that's the type of thing like that's what I'm into. I met a lot of people through you.
And
A
this is
lot of
why
people.
I came. What's happening now is why I came to YouTube. What just happened? This exchange when like-minded people make a connection. I can't wait to meet you. I want to be in my tiny house in my 88 bus, all pimped out with the things that I need. Cause yes, I'm gonna need a shower up in that joint, a tub or something. Uh, and a bed. Come roll your way and exchange ideas. Have a good time.
Right.
Show me the best side of New York, because I was traumatized by my visit to New York, because New York was a wild civilization to me.
Where did you go? That's the
I went.
question. Where did you
I was
go?
16 and I'm 57 now.
And where did you go? Did you go to Manhattan? Did you go to Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, Staten
I,
Island? What did you do?
I went to Queens, I believe. It was
Woo!
Queens. She
You
lived
probably was in Jamaica.
she lived in the same building as the guy from Saturday Night Live, Garrett Morris. What
Oh, it probably was the Jamaican Queens. You know, the hood.
125th. Well, yeah, when I got off at Broadway, that was the first time I seen out and open prostitutes. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my
Oh yeah.
God.
Oh
Wow.
yeah. New York changed a lot though, Nate. It changed a lot.
That's what
Like the neighborhood that I live in, it's literally a working class black people.
they
Working.
say that a lot of people
Right
that
now, if I go outside, I can hear a pin drop.
a large
Like
Brooklyn
exactly is.
following because
But they're
I love
also
house
kids.
music and they like the garage and it's a similar sound. The garage music is Brooklyn.
Right.
That's when house wasn't
There are.
quite born yet. It got birthed
Mhm.
in Chicago.
There
Frankie
are
Knuckles
still
came to
hoods.
Chicago from Brooklyn.
We still have hoods, but because when I left Brooklyn, and I traveled all over the place, and I went and lived in other places.
Yeah.
But when I came back to Brooklyn, my dad asked me, "Are you gonna go back to our old neighborhood?" And I said, "No, I'm a little beyond the hood,
I
so
ain't
I'm gonna go live in a different area where there are working class people. Because when you live in the hood and you got to get up in the morning, it doesn't work when they have kids running around all times of the night. They outside doing all this craziness. Fire,
my
like when you hear me
time
go
gonna be
live,
different.
you never, even when you hear me come on to your StreamYard, you never hear ambulances. You never hear fire trucks. You never
I
hear
live on the
sirens.
hospital. How many times have you heard an ambulance? You done heard a train in plenty of my videos. A train. I'm shocked that I didn't get
There are a lot of people on YouTube right now when they go live.
it.
When they go live, you can hear that. You can hear ambulances. You can hear fire trucks. You can
Ain't
hear all that going on
heard
in New
none.
York.
What have y'all heard? None. And I'm surrounded by 3 hospitals. It's an air flight hospital
Right.
here. Because it's the capital of
A
the
tra-
state. So it's an air flight hospital here. So
air flight
never.
school. It's a trauma facility, and we
Yeah,
call that a tier one.
yeah, we
Yeah, we call that a tier
absolutely,
one.
absolutely that.
Mhm.
In fact, they got so much power. They trying to make an ordinance against the train blowing in this little section. So I might be getting rid of that train horn.
I got an offer to come to Chicago, and I was like, no, man.
I don't
I was
know.
like, Chicago? Oh no.
No, I would be
I ain't
looking
trying to get my head blown off. That's what I was thinking. And one of my coworkers
damn.
that worked with me in the ICU, she was
No,
from Chicago, and she's like, nah, it's not really like that. You hear that on the news? And I was like, no, girl, I ain't messing with you, child.
no, ma'am. I lived
Mm-mm.
quite a bit, and I just came back, and believe me, I don't want to go back to live there. I don't.
Because
Just
I was like, if they killing each other left and right, and I see it on the news, I'm not trying to go. And they was offering big dollars to go out there. But I was like, I'm not, it ain't worth me going. Mm-mm. I don't want my head blown off trying to just go to work and, get on back to where I'm staying at the
I would
time. I can't.
ever move back to Chicago, but I got friends there. I can't hate on it because I love them dearly, and God bless them that they still there. But not me.
Just like a lot of people wouldn't come to where I'm from. I'm from Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
That is known. If anybody made the news around the world anywhere, it was Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Is that the one
I know
that doc miniseries or whatever that was on the internet? It was The Wire or something. Isn't that? Is that?
No, The Wire wasn't here. The Wire was in I think Chicago somewhere.
Oh, was
But
it? Okay.
Brownsville, Brooklyn is Biggie Smalls mentioned Brownsville, Brooklyn in one of his songs.
Okay.
Like Brownsville, Brooklyn is very popular as far as gang and crime and murders and stuff like that. I grew up there. I know that hood. So I don't have a problem going into that hood because I know that place. That's where I grew up.
Well, yeah, that's how I do feel. That's the one feeling I do have with that town. That I have no place else I'm at. I know where I'm at when I go there. So I do appreciate it.
That's like going to Chicago. They hood. I'm used to the hood, but I don't know.
I know where everything is.
I don't know that hood.
They fixed up a lot of stuff. But still, that ain't enough for me to move back.
Right. I will never go to a hood that I don't know, even though I'm from the hood. I got out the hood.
It's the cost alone. If the cost of living was the same as it is here where I do live, then I might slightly consider it.
Yeah, that's a live that I want to do. I want to do a live talking about the hoods and actually investing in your hood, because eventually that hood is going to be gentrified. So,
exactly. Why are we doing regentrification? That's what I don't get. We can see these idiots go on here and donate to fake pastors and prophetess, and you can't buy a building.
And invest in your hood and getting people to come together in their hoods, in their neighborhoods, in their hoods, to actually invest money to build up your own community.
Wigs and toupees.
Wigs and weaves ain't giving you no place that, we as Black people can own, we can develop, we can own, we can, have our own little community. I sit in New York City and I watch how who I study a lot? You know who I study a lot? Jews. There's a lot of Jews in New York City, and I watch how they create things. Like I right now, I have a lot of Jewish patients. I go to their homes and I see them. And when I go to their homes, I can literally walk up to the door and push it open and it's unlocked because it's their neighborhood. They're good with unlocking their doors and being safe in their own neighborhood. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that the Jews in New York City, they would never believe that these people leave their doors open. They do. They leave it unlocked. You walk right on in.
Yeah, I could tell when my people come here, they be locking my door because I leave mine unlocked.
They created a community among themselves where everybody has their own, so there's no need for them to lock their doors. And you would never believe that there is a neighborhood in New York City that has their doors unlocked. Nobody would ever believe that. Because when I first seen it, I was like, yeah, what? Just come in? What do you mean? The door's open? I was in shock. So for me to see that, I'm like, Black people can have that too.
They can. They really
we can. If we stop trying to go against each other, trying to steal from each other, trying to take everything from each other, and the jealousy and the so on and so forth, we can have communities where we can leave
on the internet is room for everybody. Can I repeat this? It's room for everybody. You know,
Everybody.
every
Because there's a lot of
single
people that don't like to have channels, that don't like to be creators. They just want to be watchers.
they
There's
just
a lot of
watch.
Munch Bar was in the comment section now saying, I don't want to put myself out there.
Yeah,
She'd rather
there's
be
a
a
lot of
viewer.
people
There
that be
are
like,
people
I
who
do
want
my
to be
hair to
viewers.
you, I wash my dishes to you. I be like, yeah, you don't have to look at me because I'm not starved for attention like that. I be wanting to get stuff off my chest because I don't want this shit to kill me. I don't want my blood vessels bursting in my head because I want to do it. I don't want to forget it, or my heart beating because it's pissing me off. I get it off my chest. That was my whole point of coming as far as my person showing my face, because my first videos I posted,
I even had
I never posted my face
opportunities.
because I wasn't trying to be recognized or be clout. None of that bullshit I see them talking about now. It was just me to say, it's me. Hello world, I'm here.
I even had opportunities to go to Baltimore. I had opportunities to go everywhere. And
Okay.
in certain places, I'm like, I don't know about that because they're
Yeah,
not, black people alone are not for each other. I wouldn't mind going to a place where black people literally are for each other.
yeah, I
Like,
would like to go to Haiti because they
I wouldn't mind
humbug
going
Haiti humbug to keep their situation over there. So
there.
I admire people like that.
Right. It's like, come on now. Like, y'all have to learn to wake up at some point in your life and realize that you really need to get yourself together, really need to come together as a black people and stick together in things because right now
Well, I'm gonna do
everybody
my little
is
part. I'm gonna put
everybody
my
is
2
against it.
cents in. I'm gonna try my best to get these critical thinking courses in.
Critical thinking course. I'm gonna
You
be
can,
still I started
at the
doing
age
a
of
little bit
3,
of my website.
you can raise
Um
a thinking child. I'm giving this book away free. We can play the games together. You can change your life and your family for generations to come.
right. I started establishing my website and you know put it, but I'm not gonna literally put it on the web until it's actually all put together. But
Yeah,
I have
that's
started
work.
it.
People don't realize that's work. That's work.
It's
You,
a lot of
you
work.
is not being successful
I got
on
like
the internet or any kind, whether it's YouTube fame, Facebook fame, it's grind. People don't acknowledge that it's grind. And so many of us are doing that grind free of charge. Ain't getting no donation or super chats or none of that. So
I've started it. I've got my little drop down tabs and stuff, but I haven't put it actually on a server yet because I want to get
I
into
had a
it.
server, and my dream was for you to come to risetech.org and establish
Right. I
your
don't want
web.
to upload it until I got it fully, the website actually fully put together. Then I want to go into a server.
That's what I wanted to do, was provide that service to put you into my server.
Yeah. Like
I
once
got
I finish getting the whole entire website together, that's when I'm gonna put it on. That's when I'm gonna go and find get a server and put it on the
you
actual
looking, you looking
World
at.
Wide Web.
I'm gonna quit with my excuses and not promoting myself. I have a server.
No, promote yourself. That's what you're supposed to do.
I have a server. You'll see in many of my videos, I talk about that server. I'm proud of that server. I taught my son how to build that server, and it has served me well, but I smoked it.
Because
But actually,
I don't want to go on the, how can I put it? The like a public server like
yeah,
that.
that's what I want.
Because I don't like
That's the
my
wave
stuff
of the
to have to be
future.
censored.
That's the wave of the
I
future.
don't like nothing.
Is private networks. People ain't gonna want to be bothered with these
Right.
mega websites where you can't catch a VS. That's why you can't catch a VS. The goddamn website is too big. Okay, she would have been easy to catch on my website. because I own it. So automatically, if you come on my website, I got your IP address. I don't have to go through finding Google or Facebook customer support that's non-existent and good guessing who actually in charge and control of that, because ain't nobody answering no phones nowhere. It's all, email or text message. If you get anything, and usually you don't get anything.
And I bought the domain that I bought. It comes with email. It comes with your own, like it has a whole email and everything attached to it. So
Okay.
your email would be through my website.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have it. My server had all of that. I was planning to service other people and provide them that service. Email, website,
Right.
all of that. Okay.
Right.
I'm
That way
finna,
I can monitor everything that's going on. Like that's the type of shit that I'm into creating. Something that I can monitor everything. So if you getting crazy, I can just delete you, your email, your everything.
right, everything. And you have that power when you own the domain.
Right.
So
So
I me on my site. It wouldn't have took long to get her all everything I
I
need.
own my domain. You can't, go and buy it or whatever.
Yep, I
But
have.
I also want to create apps. I want to do a lot of stuff for, a lot of different people, not just nurses, but a lot of different people where they can
Yeah.
go in and, you know, do a lot of different things. I'm not just a nurse. I'm versatile.
Okay. And I see you a night owl, cause woo, child. This is
Yes, I am a night owl.
past my bedtime. But you
It's
know what?
literally, what
Huh?
is 2 a.m.? It's 2 a.m. your time, right?
It's 3 in the morning. It's 3 in the morning, and my feet is
It's
swollen.
3 a.m. your time?
Mm-hmm. 3 in the morning.
It's
I ain't
4 a.m. my time.
oh my goodness. 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when my grandbaby usually get here on the weekend, but this ain't the weekend. He got school today.
Ooh,
So
I'm looking forward to my weekend, child.
yeah, I'm finna sleep the rest of this off. It was real, and I'm gonna keep bringing it real as I
Keep
can.
bringing it.
Leave
Keep
a
promoting
comment
Select
if you
TV.
if you skip to the end, still put it in. I want to know if you think if Kaya and Maddie got together, that it would be a hoot, a roast, and a gag. Uh, snicker and a giggle, shits and giggles, or would that just be fantastic? If you would think if they reunion, it would be success. I say one. Say one. If you think it will be flop and you have no faith in it and they never should get back together ever in this life, put a 2. But I think everybody deserves a second chance. And it's on them as grown people, as grown men and women. It's their choice. I don't think it's up to nobody else. If they do come to that, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of people who like the fact that they do that. And it's going to be some haters. It's
Mm-hmm.
always going to be some haters. So, as
Hey,
Cat Williams say, let them do their job. They going to be haters. It's going to be haters. I try not to pick up too many, but I pick them up as much as loving as I am. I still get the I still.
mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
anyway, I'm getting up out this line. I'm shocked that I'm talking this long. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Girl, you've been talking a long time, but it's been a good conversation. I can say
Oh,
that.
very good. Very good. Uh I'm not disappointed. I'm not trying to
Well, this,
delete it.
this video is content. Okay.
Yeah, this is content. This is content. This is content. And I'm shocked I talked this long without no music. I'm so ADD. I'll be so scared that I will be silent and forget what I had to say. So I feel like I need music in the background to filter. But if I have intellectual conversation, it's stimulating, and you don't have a hard time getting me to talk about it.
I felt that way too. And then one day I did a live, but I privated the live, but I did a live with no music, and I had very good conversation.
Okay.
So you don't always need music, especially
Yeah,
if you're talking about.
as proven with this chat. So it's their loss if you don't check it out, if you ain't stick it out, and you just throwing thumbs it down because it wasn't ass. No. Well, my name love people don't ain't really checking for that, but I know Fat Life TV, they wonder why she don't post no more of them no more. I kind of grew up. I'm in retirement.
That's okay.
I miss them
Because
together before
what
they
you
went
do now,
down into the basement. Oh, before they went down, I agree. I agree. I'm with Kai on that one. You know, I work with energies, and if I do feel, some three clowns, blouses, and I don't know
mm-hmm.
what the right name to call them,
Cause I
and don't know what the fuck they doing, because I would have came out with the right computer the first time, because I do know what I'm doing.
but look, Nate, we could be the new Kaya in TS. I'm just joking.
I'm a forensic chick, and but I don't know nothing about the roast and gags, because I'm corny. I I I I I I, 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 I owned up to my corniness. My grandbaby asked me, "Am I corny?" And I told him yes. He said, "Don't worry, I'm corny too."
But Nate, I got some serious ideas. We gonna talk over the email, but
Yes, oh
I
yes.
got some serious ideas. So
So stalk my email and give me some
yeah,
of those ideas. Ain't that something? I wouldn't hurt a fly, but don't nobody flock to my email to send me shit.
don't worry.
Not
We
attention,
can
not
get that up.
encouraging word, not nothing. Not no tea, not no evidence. When I'll go straight to the
We
authorities. It's crazy.
we don't need all that extra. We gonna get our thing going. Don't worry.
We don't need all that extra. We
I
don't.
got some ideas, and I got some other people that might need to be added to these ideas.
Okay.
So, you know,
I
like I
love
said,
networking.
Nate,
This is why I
the
do.
way my mind works, I come up with ideas. Like people come up with what kind of outfit they're gonna wear for the next day. That's just it. And I think that, and I'm gonna give a little spiel. I think that you need to create a panel.
Yeah, I like this panel. I like this chat. I got two more people that I
No,
respect.
but a real panel, Nate. A real
Yeah,
panel where
I
grown women can get together. They can talk. They can have
talk exactly.
different
Have
views on things. And
and
I have people that I think that would make for a real panel, like
yeah,
a real talk show panel. That yeah, we can get up with some good stuff. And there's at least two other people that I've seen, I've met off your channel that
yeah.
literally
Uh,
will
Definitely
create
put
something
my
great.
girl Blue Lotus on the panel, and my girl Seattle girl. She wants to, because I like her perspective and point of view. She one of the few who like Tommy a lot.
Right. And a lot of point of views are, them two in particular don't have the same point of view all the
Right.
time on a lot
And
of issues, as well as me. I don't have a lot of,
I
of
didn't particularly care for Tommy, but however, when I see him have that
but we need to get
discussion,
together. Like we all need to get in the email together and
yeah,
come up with topics to discuss and
I
so
agree.
on and so forth.
I agree. And
And
then
I think that would go large. I think it would go largely.
and give them a way to critically think about it. Oh, my poor webcam.
Yes, I think it would be an absolute success. You
Yes.
know, and being that Blue Lotus is coming up with her own content,
Yep.
Seattle. I'm not sure if Seattle is doing content.
And I encouraged her because I told her how good she was. She didn't need no goddamn Mona. Mona threw her under the bus. I wanted to slap the shit out of Mona after that. I didn't like that at all.
No, I think that she needs to drop that off, and everybody needs to come out standing alone.
Yeah, on they
and that's what I was talking about with.
Jaded is a perfect example because he came from under that and he's well established as jaded motherfucking nerd. Who else you know?
Right. And I was in Rita's chat one day and I was saying I want to change my name. I want to change my name because I don't want my name associated with a certain individual. I want to be just me.
Okay.
And she's like, oh, no, you don't need to change your name. And I was like, I think I do because I just want to detach. I want to be me, myself, and I. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want that attachment to, oh, she moderated for so-and-so or she did. No. I am me.
I taught Lotus, okay? So she got taught by the best. And if people
I think that Blue Lotus is very, she's a very special entity. And I don't know if Seattle girls do videos or make
no,
anything?
She don't want to do videos, but she definitely have her point of view, and I like
think she would be a great person for a panel.
Yeah,
Seattle girl.
I do. I agree. I can't wait to show her this video too. I'm telling you, you can skip to the end, but she likes my video, so she'll watch the whole thing.
I think she would be awesome because she has a lot of knowledge. I think Blue Lotus is awesome because she has a lot of knowledge, and you need like real black women, real adult black women to come together, get on a panel, and make that shit pop.
Exactly. I want to make it pop. I'm ready. I'm ready for the challenge. Yeah, I ain't ready for to get up on these knees and pop no other things.
No, but I'm serious, babe. Like that, I really, truly, because you've been the connection to everybody, should create a panel to come up.
History, whether y'all like it or not. I did procedure, bitches.
Now, my other question, I will ask you in the email because I don't really want to ask you on here.
Okay.
But there's some other questions as far as, money flow. I want to ask you about that. We don't need to, we don't need to talk about it on here. We'll talk behind the scenes. But
I'm telling everybody what to do. Stalk my email. I am still trying to give away this tablet, y'all.
But there's so much that we can do and create and
stalk my email.
You know what I mean? I think Seattle girl, if you listen in Seattle girl, if you see the replay, think about this, a panel that you need to be on. And we don't have to be the type of panel that they're together one day and they break up. Right, they together one day and they break apart another day.
She was pushing me.
Adult fiction as
just get on there and be a
panel. You know who else? You know who else?
Oh, I don't want to be a panel myself.
No, I think she does need to be on a panel because she has great insight into a lot of things.
She does. I agree with her.
Somebody else that I think is loving my hair.
Oh, I love her. Oh, yeah.
I know.
I love her and still
loving my hair is another person.
Tita Talks just came right on through it now. Gummy. She's another gummy bear. Fuck you me. Coming for our guns. Fuck out of here.
Right. Loving my hair. Tita Talks.
She a good one.
I just see she came up in my feed, Tita Talks.
You don't even know how much she has learned or gave herself in terms of skill just by coming up to the level where she holding a chat and she running 2 devices. She was like, she didn't even think, she was even techie at all, because she thinks she don't know that much about it. I was like, girl, you just don't know. So many niggas don't even try that. They don't even attempt to do it.
There's a panel that needs to be had.
Yeah. I agree.
And
And we
and
have to 6 people on there, so all of them could be on a
we can
subject. We got to come up with one that they'll all have something to say. I got one. I can
right.
think of one already.
I already got a name and everything for that. I'm just like, we need to get it started.
Yeah.
And we don't need to be in the beef sector algorithms. That's
No,
not what the
I don't.
panel.
I
You
ain't
know what
got.
I mean? Like, I don't want to be in beef sector algorithms. But let's talk about
I only
real
want
stuff,
to talk about solutions. Why?
real stuff, real solutions, real things that other people who are outside of the beef sector would actually enjoy. And to
Yeah.
go live and talk about certain things and with
That's
those
one thing that kept me
particular
on the
ladies.
map is that maybe I'm not for everybody, and I never said that I was. Never came on here trying to be, but
You don't
there's something to be
have
gained
to
from
panel
any
mate.
of my point
There might
of it,
be 2 or 3 people.
and it's gonna be relevant 10 years.
There
This
might be
conversation.
somebody. They might not. You might not. You or I might not be what the people are looking for, but somebody else on the panel may. There's,
Yeah,
and
and
that's why you create a panel because there's somebody, whether it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people, somebody's gonna like certain individuals and they're gonna watch that panel. You get what
exactly.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I agree. 100. We get ready to do this. So, let's see. Today is Thursday, so Friday. That's the perfect day. Perfect day. Feel good Friday. Good. Come up with.
Because I'll be up all night Friday because a sister like me will be on call.
Yep. I won't have to.
I'll be on call at my real job, and so I'll be up Friday. And but we need to get into email contact so we can
You see my
chat
email
behind the scenes.
down there. And like everybody say, like, subscribe, and share. This one you can share. I left the cuss words out. No, I did. It's a few in there, but it
So
ain't nothing our kids ain't never heard.
Blue Lotus, Seattle girl. If
See, I
y'all catch
I
the
hear
replay,
I
y'all
was
need to get up in the email, honey.
yes.
And
No,
let's chat about a nice little panel that we can create
yep.
that would be more interesting than the BS panels that's
Yes,
going on right now.
I'm
And
down with that.
let's discuss.
I'm down with that. Thanks for joining me in the chat, Miss Pumpkin W.
Yes, Miss Pumpkin, how you doing, girl?
And it's been real. If y'all still with me, super chat, I'm glad you joined me. Yeah, I'm finna get up out this video. I gotta get some rest. And plus I got the munchies. Woo, baby. Fierce
You
right now.
you still got some more of that zucchini bread.
Yes, I'm finna put a hurt on that.
All right, girl.
Waiting and tasting for it all this time. That's why I went to the store to get the ingredients because I fucked up the last one real bad with salt, y'all. With
All right now.
a cup of salt. Can you imagine a cup of salt? A whole cup of salt in zucchini bread. Zucchini bread is sweet. I fucked it up real good. That wasn't working at all. I was so bad. But anyway, I'm finna recover from 3 hours all night. I know I have night hours, so I gotta
Oh,
get this sleep in. Thank
all
you.
right.
I appreciate you. I appreciate anybody who joined me. And it's a blessing. I consider it a blessing. Some of us wasn't blessed with today. Okay. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, and my condolences to their family too. Because everybody don't get that automatically. Nobody is promised tomorrow. So I try to make my time on this earth count. Anyway, peace and love. So I'll see y'all again in the next video.
All righty. Good night. Good night, everyone.